Welcome to today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lomira Athletic Complex here on Jeff's live streams as the Lomira Lions in this sectional semi-final matchup will take on conference foe, the Laconia Spartans. These two teams have already faced twice. A 5-0 win coming at home for the Spartans early in the season. A 5-2 win coming later in the season for the Lions at home. So they split so far this season, both home teams winning. And Haley Kasperi will get the start as she got the win in that game against the Spartans the last time. Justin Schwartzman alongside Dom Ackerman. Dom, welcome to Lomira.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Justin. First time I've been here all season. I was at a Lomira baseball game when they faced off against Waupun baseball. First time at the softball diamond here this year, so I'm excited to see this sectional game between Lomira and the Spartans.
As many of you know, yesterday we were supposed to have this game, but weather permitting, we did not have this game. Kind of knew that it was going to be like that. Had that storm that rolled through yesterday, but should be an exciting one here. These two teams very familiar with each other in the playoffs. They tend to play every year in the playoffs. Is kind of how that everything's set up. We're going to run a couple ads. We'll come back and take a look at that bracket that I'm talking about here on Jeff's live streams. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller and Dom Ackerman from the Lomira Athletic Complex.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My Property Shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area, or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Welcome back here on the pregame show on Jeff's live streams. We're going to switch on over to that bracket, show you what both teams have done to get here. The Lions took down Winnebago Lutheran Academy 6-2. All right, so we got that one, and then they beat Adam Friendship 2-0. That Cam Hatcher did both of those games. Tight games for the Lions in their first two playoff games. Spartans took down the Laconia, or North Fond du Lac Orioles. You guys did that game, 5-0, and then they beat Mayville 6-0. And the winner of this will take on Shoreland Lutheran out of Kenosha or Watertown Lutheran Prep, as they are playing in a 1-3 matchup in the bottom of the bracket. They will play each other in the sectional final come tomorrow, which will be at Laconia.
Yep.
So if it's a home game, it could be a home game for the Spartans, and Lomira could get to play at a familiar area as well. I mean, for them, that's quite an advantage.
Yeah, it's a short drive from here, and Watoma or who was it?
Watertown.
Both of them long distances to Laconia here. So kind of playing a home game, easy to travel for both of these teams. I know it wouldn't be the Lions field, but doesn't mean they're not comfortable at that location. Obviously in Flyaway you play there once a year, and we've seen these two teams play in the playoffs quite a bit. So
we're going to talk about those Lady Lions at 22-3 this season. In their last 15 games, which I have up here, they're 14-1.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. They split the conference championship with the said Spartans, both at 12-2. They split with each other, which, I mean, it's not surprising. It's just kind of one of those things. You see it happening a lot in this conference. It's just people tend to split with each other.
Yeah, the Flyway is just so competitive. It doesn't matter what team you're playing or what day. It's going to be a hard-fought battle, and these two teams have seen each other a bunch, and they know each other's weaknesses and strengths. So it doesn't matter who's going to win. It's always kind of a 50-50 coin toss.
Casperi will get the start. She didn't get the start the last time these two teams played. Actually, Nora Buskey got the start, and she got hit with a line drive in the ankle in the second batter of the game. They pulled her. Casperi comes in, strikes out 10. Lomira wins 5-2. The only base runners that she gave up was a hit by pitch to Kendall Plime, and then a 2-run shot the next batter from Aubrey Bauer. And that was it.
Wow.
She was fantastic against the Lions the last time. But as we know, we're going to switch over and give you a look at those Spartans. It ain't any different on the other side with Lily Schultz in the circle.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure to cover this Spartans team, I think 4 times or 5 times now this season, and Lily Schultz has been in the circle every single time, and she's been dominant. Her big thing is she gets ahead in counts quickly, usually first pitch strike, and then she's just able to dial in and strike out batters left and right. So we'll see a good matchup here between Schultz from Laconia and who was it from Lomira? Casperi.
And most likely you'll see Casperi probably go 4 or 5 innings, and then you'll see Nora Buskey come in. That is what they like to do. They don't like to throw them both full games. So unless she's dealing, you'll see 2. But as a Lions fan, you're going to see all of Lily Schultz.
Mm-hmm.
They don't change off of her. She's going to be there, and she's going to always be in the circle.
Yeah.
In that last 15 games, like the Lions, they are 12-3 are the Spartans. And both teams play very tough out-of-conference schedules. Obviously, this conference itself is just tough. It's going to be a great one here from the Lomira Athletic Complex. We're going to step aside and run a couple more ads. We'll come back after these messages with starting lineups on Jeff's live streams.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. We're going to talk about the starting lineups for both teams, what we're going to see today, the visiting team, and leading off for said visiting team, as she always does, playing shortstop. Number 24, Emma Bone, and doing the catching, as the lineup does not change for the Spartans. I don't even take a card. I don't even get a card from them anymore. I plug it in before I get here, and Scott always is like, you need the lineup today? I said, no, I do not. Kendall Pline will do the catching and bat second. Aubrey Bauer will play in right field and bat third. Lily Schultz will be in the circle and bat fourth. Gwen Westfall in center and will bat fifth. Kaylin Lemke will be the designated player and bat sixth. For the first baseman, Bria Taplin, who will be the flex. Cambry Johnson will bat seventh and play second base. Tierney Madigan will be in left and bat eighth. Molly Doolittle will round it up and play third base. Dom, you want to do the Lions?
Sure. First time for me seeing the Lions all season. But leading off for them is number 10, Trista Gassner. Gossner?
Yeah.
My bad. Gossner, shortstop today. 21, Nora Buskey.
Yep.
At center field. Number 22, Savannah Frey. At first base today, hitting in the 3 spot. The cleanup hitter is number 8, Taylor Bloom, who's playing second. Then we got number 13, Haley Caspery. Pitching today in the circle at the 5 spot. In the 6 spot is number 6, Lillian Christian. She's DHing today. She's a designated player for the flex spot. Kennedy Gable, who's playing left field. Then we got number 2, Brianna Frey in the 7th spot, playing third base today. Number 7, Eleanor Collies, in right field, batting 8th. And then number 30, Isabel Westfall at catcher, rounding out the bottom of the order.
Lions, good job up and down the lineup. They do a great job, and they have hitters that move throughout the lineup. Casperi bats in the 5-hole with good power. Not the greatest on-base percentage and or batting average, but she's a good 5-hole hitter. Your top of the order in Trista Gossner and Nora Buskey are your on-base ladies, and they both can hit the ball very well.
Mm-hmm.
Dangerous. The one thing I can say about this Lions team, they're well coached, and it's no different for the Spartans. Both teams are well coached. They have great pitching coaches. It's just going to be a dogfight today.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I know. I mean, it's one of those things. I was hoping yesterday we were going to get it in, but I knew that weather permitting was going to be an option. I showed up, and like 10 minutes into sitting in my car, Jeff sent me the text that it was canceled, so I left and went home. I was like, I'm done.
I was going to say, I was at school yesterday, and all of a sudden I could hear the rain in my classroom, and I'm in an interior room.
Yeah.
And if you can hear the rain from there, it's probably storming pretty good outside.
It's raining pretty hard.
Shortly after that, I got the text that it was canceled. But here we are today. It's a gorgeous night out here. The sun's shining. Should be a great day for some sectional softball.
We're going to step aside. Once again, the winner of this will play the winner of Shoreland Lutheran and Watertown Lutheran Prep at Laconia tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We will step aside. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller and Dom Ackerman from the Lomira Athletic Complex on Jeff.
Need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Sure.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Or have the captain's meeting with the coaches as well. Coach Stacy Clark and Coach Scott Ritzma out there having their conversations. 3 umpires today, which I do like. Once they get to the sectionals, they run 3 umpires for softball. You just don't miss as much.
Exactly. I was in the Oakfield game on the regional championship on Thursday after the Laconia games got rained out. And we saw there that 2 umpires kind of possibly missed a call at third just because there was only 2 of them. They were trying to watch both sides of the play and possibly miss an obstruction call. But it ended up Waterloo taking that game anyway, so it didn't end up costing them. But I love to see a 3 umpire look here. You miss a lot less calls when there's 3 guys being able to watch the play at all times. So love that to see this here, and it should be a nice competitive game. Make sure it's called properly with 3 of them here as sectional starts today.
good way to, again, limit that, your ability there where you just don't have any problems, and nobody wants to see that. None of us want that.
No.
Nobody wants it, but it's exciting that, that WIAA recognizes that and goes with the 3-umpire look as we're going to have here, and I'm excited about that. I'm also excited to the fact here that, you don't atmosphere in terms of this. You can kind of see it a little bit when you look on this camera, all the people sitting around here, tons of Spartans fans on this side and tons of Lions fans on the other side.
Yeah, everybody came out to watch it. It's beautiful out today, so we don't blame them for not wanting to tune in us at home and just came out here to watch the game themselves. We appreciate those of you that are tuned in here, though, that are listening to us. Maybe couldn't make it, maybe just don't want to travel today. We appreciate you listening here for this sectional game. Coaches meeting taking a little bit longer here today. They're just kind of pointing out, I'm guessing, where the wet spots are in this field. Maybe looking out for that.
When I did take the camera out, it had Lake Winnebago out in deep right center field. It was outside the fence, but there was standing water out there, so that was not ideal.
Yeah, if you look right in front of us, and it's pretty soupy here that you can see a footprint just kind of stuck there.
It's a little soggy. That's the easiest way to say it. It doesn't seem like it's the greatest thing in the world out here, but again, it rained a fair amount yesterday, so you'd have to expect it to not be the greatest. Can't expect it to be perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think now? Got the train going behind us?
I hear it.
Right now, my center field camera's not working, so I'm quite aggravated about that. We're going to step aside. I'll run a couple more ads. We'll come back with first pitch after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
Hochschild Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hochschild Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My property shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Looking for something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables.
Welcome back on Jeff's live streams. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller and Dom Ackerman. Hop into that YouTube chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Weber V already got it done, saying, "Let's go Spartans." He's always in the comment section normally. Emma Bone will lead things off, and Haley Kasperi will get the start, the lefty. Have a little lefty-righty matchup. You know, I mean, that's a big thing in softball. Lefties are a dime a dozen.
Yes,
you
it's
don't
rare.
get a lot of them. Different spin, different angle of the ball. It's a big deal.
It's a big difference so in the batter's box, just seeing it from a different angle.
Underway, that one outside in the far batter's box. First pitch coming to you at 5:03. A little bit late today.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Coaches meeting kind of took a little bit. I'm guessing they were just talking about field conditions, so that's probably the reason for our 3-minute tardiness.
Inside corner called strike. Gets 1-1 to Emma Bone. Lomira trying to go back to state for the first time, I believe since 2015 was the last time they were there. Spartans obviously there last year.
Yep.
Trying to go back again. The 1-1. Too high, ball 2. Changing the angles and changing the eye level with the rise ball there. You see a lot of that from both pitchers, from Schultz and Kasperi. They both like to do that.
Rise ball is a very common pitch that you see in softball. It's a good just way to change the angle on a faster pitch coming in.
2-1.
Ooh,
That one
hit her.
hit her, I believe it hit her on the bat.
Oh, I thought it hit.
It's saying it hit
I
her
thought
hand.
it hit hand.
Could be a reaction thing. I couldn't
Maybe.
really tell.
I didn't hear any metal.
I mean, if it hit her on the handle, you wouldn't be able to really hear anything if it was contend. They're going to call it. I believe it's called a foul ball. It's 2-2.
Wow.
Mark Thompson saying, let's go, Lady Spartans. She's going to get first base is what they're going to give here on a hit by pitch. That one stung a little bit on Emma Bone, but she'll gladly take her base. And, of course, you know, one thing I don't have set up yet. What don't I have set up yet, Tom? Instant replay.
Oh.
I'd like to see what still taking
Yeah,
some
it looks like
time
there's a
here.
Band-Aid. I don't know if they're trying to pop something back in.
I don't know if her finger. I think her fingernail was
Something.
ripped off. I have no idea. That's what I thought. That's what I heard, but that's what we're going with.
Shaking, jumping around, just trying to wear off the pain any way possible.
Stacey Clark wants an explanation, which I think is probably warranted. Because he called it a foul ball. He shouldn't. I mean,
It's weird to make the change after the initial call.
even if like you have the ability and you can see it, like obviously saw the injury, but if you called it a foul ball, you
still could have hit the bat first.
Still
then
could have hit the
nail.
bat first. Yeah.
If you're gonna make a call, you got to stick with it.
Nonetheless, first base runner, first batter for the Spartans is the first base runner.
Yep.
That will bring up the catcher, Kendall Plime. Great speed on the base pass for the Spartans. And at the plate, Aubrey Bauer, the cleanup hitter and right fielder, waits on deck with great power. She has already taken Casberry deep this season, but we'll face Kendall Plime first. First pitch from Casberry. Squares to bunt. That one low and away. Westfall pump fakes on the runner at first. It's 1-0. Defensive positionings for the Lions. Haley Casberry pitching. Isabel Westfall doing the catching. Savannah Free at first. Taylor Bloom at second. Trista Gassner at short. Brianna Free at third. Kennedy Gable, the flex in left. Nora Buskey in center. Eleanor Collies in right. That one missed for a ball. It's 2-0. Spartans trying to get something rolling early here. Outside corner, clips it, 2-1. And one just a tad bit more in than the first pitch. Pretty close to the same pitch, but a little bit more.
Yeah. It was a good job there by Caspery to just kind of make sure it was on that plate and not as far out as the first one. Don't want to leave Kendall Plime in a 3-0 count as she fouls one off, makes it even at 2-2.
Bauer had to get out of the way of that one. That one wouldn't have felt great. She danced her way out of it.
Yes, she did.
It's 2-2 now, even up. After going down 2-0, Casberry battles back into an even 2-2 count. Lefty gets her sign. Comes through from the circle and comes home up and away. Tried to get the chase, runs it full. It's 3-2.
Westfall thought about maybe throwing it down again to her first baseman to try to get Emma Bone out, who's been taking some hefty leads over there.
Both catchers will not be reluctant to throw down there. Kendall Plime will throw down there in a heartbeat as well. The payoff pitch, low and away, ball 4. Plime draws the walk. 2 base runners on for the ever-dangerous Aubrey Bauer. And if you're a Spartans fan, this is who you want coming up.
Absolutely. Nobody out here, too, with 2 runners on. Great way to start this game if you're the Spartans. A little bit of a controversial hit by pitch, but Kendall Plime draws the walk the hard way.
The lefty Aubrey Bauer steps up. The pitcher Lily Schultz waits on deck. First pitch in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1. Good way to start. Pitcher down, pitcher away. Nip corners. You don't want to try to give her anything that she can connect on.
No, try to make all the strikes close ones and all the balls just as close.
It's like I believe Lomira has pitch comps, if I remember correctly. Not many softball teams do it. It's more of a baseball thing. The 0-1. Change up First time we saw that changeup today. Misses low. It's 1-1.
Nice pitch. Nice pitch there, trying to keep it low again.
She had that pitch rolling against the Spartans the last time. It was doing a great job. Had them off balance, they just couldn't be able to figure out the speed. So see if she can get it going again today, the 1-1. Chopped on the ground. Tag the runner, throw to first, double play. Exactly what the Lions need.
Wow.
Nice play by Taylor Bloom, and there's 2 down. Now I gotta remember how to do that, Tom.
I know, I'm thinking the same thing.
I think it's a ground
I think
out.
it's just ground out and then just double the outs.
Out. Tagged out. Or no. Cancel. Now I gotta really dig through this. Now we have an argument, or we have a conversation trying to see if they made the tag. I thought she did make the tag.
It was close.
There's no way that first base or the home plate umpire could see that.
No. They're going to keep the call, no matter what anybody saw. I think Ritzma just wanted him to have a conversation quickly. Lily Schultz going to step in here now. Right around third, but now 2 outs for the Spartans. The Lions would be able to get out of this one easily. That's going to be a strike on the outside part of the plate. Good pitch there. Schultz thought about swinging, decided not to, but it was called anyway.
It's close on that checked swing in the first place. It was right there. So Bloom with a great play, moved Bone up to third, though, and the lead run for the pitcher, Lily Schultz. You know she'd like to give herself a little bit of help going into that circle. I mean, that's exactly where you want to be to start the game.
Yeah, it'd be nice to give yourself some run support.
As an away team, you come out, and the pitcher, you come out and get a chance here. That one must have just missed. It's 1-1. Give yourself a chance to go onto the mound at the bottom of the first with a lead. But you got to put up the RBI, and Kasperi's been kind of clipping around the zone.
Yeah.
Hasn't been middling everything. She's been going up, down, inside, outside to start. Obviously, anything hit on the ground or anything into the outfield is going to score on the bone. Swing and a miss. Schultz swung underneath that one. I believe the timing was there, but she just was right underneath it.
Yep.
It's 1-2.
Those last 2 were low, so I think she was just expecting it to come again. That one just a little bit higher in the zone. Gets the underneath swing.
See if she goes to that changeup again. He hasn't seen it. Schultz hasn't seen it yet. Maybe she'll change up the speeds a little bit here. Tried the rise ball up and away for a ball. It's 2-2.
I was going to say, I was thinking rise ball there, just trying to change the eye level. Underneath one, maybe send her one upstairs, see if it works. Schultz does not give in. It's 2-2 now.
2-2 with 2 down. Runner on third, 60 feet away. Gwen Westfall, the center fielder, waits on deck, hoping to get a chance with some runners on. Kasperi trying to get out of it and get Trista Gassner up for the Lions to start things off in the bottom of the first. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. We will head to the bottom of the first after what we have. No hits.
No hits.
No runs.
A walk, a hit by pitch, no runs. One left on.
One left aboard, and we will head to the bottom of the first, where Trista Gassner will lead things off for the Lions against Lily Schultz. We'll be back after these messages on Jeff's
Fall. We have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it. Spring is here.
Welcome back. The slap hitter and shortstop Trista Gassner will lead things off against Lily Schultz. And we know how good Lily Schultz always is. Just a sophomore for the Spartans team. Struck out 15 in the last game against Mayville in that regional final. Well, she's got a tall task against this Lions lineup, and Gassner, who's a fantastic OBP player. First pitch right at the letters, a good one from Schultz. It's 0-1. That's exactly where you want to pitch a slap hitter. Don't give them that chance. Yep. I mean, it's hard for them to get real on top of that because the ball's coming so fast up in the letters. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Swung through it. It's 0-2 now.
Talked about Schultz just being able to get out in at-bats early and counts early, and it's so important to her game. And here she's got an 0-2 count here to the leadoff hitter. Would love to finish it up here with maybe a strikeout.
0-2. Fouled off. Staying alive is Gassner.
Just got a piece of that one.
Just off the end of the bat.
Yeah, it was nearly in Plime's mitt by the time she's got a piece of it and sent it backwards. But she stays alive. Still 0-2 here.
They don't ask how, they ask how many, right?
Absolutely.
0-2 pitch ready from Lily Schultz once again. Comes home. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. First of the day for Lily Schultz. 1 up, 1 down.
Same result, just took an extra pitch there. Good job there by Schultz to get her first strikeout of the day. A little bit of weight off your shoulders, getting the first one down. Here comes Nora Buskey.
Buskey, a great senior for this Lions team, in the circle and at the plate. Healthy cut at that one, and so swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Chew on it all, that one.
So far, they've been behind Schultz here. Hopefully they can start finding out when it's coming and when to swing.
The 0-1 pitch. That one's too far up to Buskey. 1-1.
Last couple times, I haven't had the pleasure to see the Lions here yet this year, but I have seen the Spartans, and the last couple times I've covered Lily Schultz, she's thrown 2 immaculate innings, which I thought was a bit of a rare feat, but not for Lily Schultz, I suppose.
That one up and away, 2-1. She almost had one the other day. It was ninth pitch was fouled off.
Oh.
Yeah, and then struck her out on the 10th.
So a 10-pitch immaculate inning, just so close. They were all strikes.
2-1, fouled back into the fence. Runs it even at 2-2. Get up line trying to fix them.
Yeah, I talked about that footprint that was there. She just kind of covered it up now with some dirt. Wants to not roll an ankle on maybe trying to go back and get one later.
Yeah, that ball's a mud ball. They're gonna throw that one back to the dugout.
Clean it up.
Yep, that one might need a little scrubbing.
You'd see the big mark on it when she rolled it back to the Lions dugout.
Nonetheless, 2-2 count against Nora Buskey. 2-2 pitch from Lily Schultz comes home. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 up, 2 down here in the first inning.
So far, Schultz is looking good in the circle. Strikes out her first 2. Both of them have battled just a tad, fouled some off, but both of them went down by way of the K both times. We'll see Savannah Free up now. Number 22 in the 3-hole spot.
First baseman for this Lions team. She'll see the first pitch and hard rip one down the right field line. Play over there by Coach Berger to get out of the way.
Came right at him.
Yep, he's showing, he's talking, I think, Coach
His aerodynamic
Johnson,
abilities.
Yeah, he's saying, hey, look at the movement I had here to get out of the way of that one.
0-1 now to Free.
Schultz ready and fires home. Inside corner, caught her looking. It's 0-2. Schultz trying to be efficient here and only thrown 11 pitches so far in this inning.
9 of them for in the zone or fouled off. Yep. See what she's got here on 0-2 count.
That one hard hit to right field. It's going to find its way all the way to the gap. Free will round first. She will have a 2-out double for the Lions. They got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Stand-up double there, puts it in between the gap between right and center field. Great piece of hitting there on a 0-2 count by Savannah Free, who's now standing at second. Taylor Bloom going to come up with a runner on second and 2 outs.
Yep, and they're going to intentionally walk Taylor Bloom. They want nothing to do with her. That will bring up Haley Caspary.
All right, force any bag now. Haley Caspary, the pitcher. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one Caspary.
Oh, there it is, intentional walk. I was looking for it. I've never had that before.
Yeah, it's in the upright.
First intentional walk I've had with a new program. That one up. 1-0 now to Caspary. And now 2 runners on for her. She's trying to help her own cause to get herself back up in the second inning.
Yeah, she's got to run on first and second. Pretty much same position we saw. However, 2 outs here for the Lions.
Outside corner, a called strike. It's 1-1. That's a nice pitch right there.
Yes, it was. Froze her. Scoreboard's off. It is 1-1, I believe. Right?
Come on, Grandma, do better. I can say that. That's my grandmother. That one foul tipped into the mitt. Plime hangs on. It's 1-2 now. Here, Coach Bauer, he does the fantastic job calling pitches for this Spartans team. The 1-2. That one's too far in. It's 2-2.
Plime stood there, waited for a call, didn't get it. Just a bit too inside.
It wasn't inside. It was, it was a good call. It was the right call.
Just a nice frame job there by Kendall Plime to try to get the call, but good call there by the home plate umpire. I think that was inside. Caspary steps back in, 2-2 now. 2 runners on, 2 outs.
Schultz comes home, waving
Swing
a miss.
and a miss.
Strikes out the side, but gives up a 2-out double, and they strand 2 on 1 hit. No errors, no runs will score. We will head to the top of the second. Gwen Westfall to lead things off for the Spartans. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller and Dom Ackerman on Jeff's live streams from Lomira Athletic Complex. We'll be back after these messages.
For a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My Property Shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller, Dom Ackerman. I think Cass Berry had a towel on her hip that was the wrong color. It's got to be white, and they made her take it off, so she had to go get a new one. This half inning brought to you by WDS Construction, built to build better. With 4 generations of experience, we bring expertise and commitment to every project. WDS, experience without the question. A special thanks to WDS Construction for building more than structures, for building community through their support. Gwen Westfall to lead this half inning off, and we are just about ready and underway. Both teams had base runners and chances in the first inning. Nothing coming out of it. Both pitchers finding their way out of a jam, and we will see if we can have maybe a cleaner inning or a not so clean inning to start here in the second.
We'll see. It all starts with Gwen Westfall here stepping in.
That being said, Dom, how about those Brewers?
How about them?
How about them?
Finally. It felt like we were going somewhere, and then I got the notification that I wasn't watching that Yelich was hit, and I was like, just when he started to turn it on. But he was back the next day.
Yeah.
Another homer.
First home run of the year for opposite field for Jackson Cherio today.
Saw the Oppo Taco.
Yeah. 0-1 now to Gwen Westfall from Cass Berry.
A little bit of poor news, though, that Woodruff got derailed a bit. Line drive right to the throwing elbow, of course. Guy with the worst luck in the world.
Rolls his ankle when he was just about ready to come back, and then gets hit with a line drive.
108 miles an hour, right to the throwing elbow.
I want to thank Katie for cheering on Hobbs and the Spartans from Rosendale. Muddy Paws. That one doesn't get the chase up at the eyes. It's 2-1 now. Once again, Cass Berry just doing a great job going inside, outside. Just like Schultz, they don't change speeds on a lot of pitches. It's a location.
Yes, and location's just pretty much been different every pitch. Makes the hitters really think about it before they start to swing.
Westfall steps out. Wanted to take an extra second.
Some issues with the pitch com and the signs being given so far here today from the Lions.
2-1, low and outside, ball 3.
Another different location. That one just missed a bit too far.
Be the back-to-back innings that a leadoff base runner would have gotten on for the Spartans to start. Emma
Westfall.
Bone.
Oh, yeah.
Emma Bone the last inning. It'll be Gwen Westfall this inning. That one's too far. Westfall draws the walk. A 5-pitch walk she gets on. That'll bring up the designated player, Kaylin Lemke, batting for the first baseman, Bria Taplin.
Yeah, with a runner on first now, the Spartans have another job here. 0 outs here. Scoreboard says 2. 0 outs here, though, with a base runner on first again for the Spartans.
Scoreboard says 2. My mom's listening. Someone text Grandma and tell her to figure it out.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that.
She must have heard us.
That one gets away from Westfall. Easy base to move up for Westfall.
Westfall. Yep. I was thinking the same thing when you said it.
Got by Isabel Westfall, and I would almost say that was a pass ball.
I ruled it as a pass ball as well. Had it in the glove and just got underneath it. Lemke going to step back in here with a 1-0 count. Nobody out now and a runner now in scoring position for the Spartans.
Once again with nobody out, they got a runner in scoring position. 1-0. That one was dotted in middle, and right at the letters, it's 1-1.
Talked about using the corners. That one was anything but, just right down the plate. Lemke watches it goes by. Probably the best one she'll see in this at-bat. I highly doubt Kasperi's going to go right back to that spot.
1-1. Half swing, no commit from Lemke. Doesn't matter, it's 1-2. She's been trying to get the chase on that up and away pitch. That time she finally got it.
Yep. Half chase, but nonetheless, it was still a strike.
The 1-2 from Kasperi. Too far outside, runs it even 2-2.
See Westfall try to frame it again. Umpire does not bite. 2-2 now to Lemke.
That one just a little bit too far outside.
Hard to frame it when you're moving the glove so much.
And when your whole body's in the other batter's box, it's hard to call that a strike. The 2-2 from Kasperi, the lefty. Changeup had her way out in front.
But just got a piece of it.
And just got a piece. Good job of changing pace finally. Yes. You see, whatever, 7 straight or 9 straight fastballs in this inning. And you throw the changeup, someone's going to be way out in front.
Yeah, first thing off speed and Lemke showed that it was the first one off speed. But able to get a piece of it to stay alive. Still 2-2 here. Kasperi comes home again. Ball outside, run the count full.
See the spin on that one. It was a little bit of a cutter, tried to cut it back to that outside corner, a little backdoor cutter action. Just didn't get enough cut. It runs it full now. I mean, a walk in this situation for the Lions isn't such a bad.
You got the base open.
Yep. Yeah,
that's what it's going to be.
Too low, back-to-back walks. Lemke will go to first. Cambry Johnson, the second baseman, will come up. On deck will be the left fielder, Tierney Madigan. And the bottom of the order, Molly Duel, third baseman, will be in the hole.
Same situation last inning for the Spartans. Run around first and second, nobody out. We'll see if this ends in a different result here as Johnson steps in.
Good speed in this bottom of the lineup for the Spartans. It will be tough to double them up here.
Yep.
First pitch, stopped by Westfall. She throws the third. Got underneath the tag.
Wow.
That's a good call.
That was a good call.
Really good call. Gassner didn't get the tag down in time on the pass ball. The runners move up a base.
It was a good job there by Westfall just to recover that ball so quickly and make it a close play there at third. Gwen Westfall was running right away, and Isabel behind the plate able to corral that one, get it over, make it a close play. But nonetheless, the Spartans have runners at 2 and 3 now, nobody out again.
That one low and away again. Now 2-0 to Cambry Johnson. At the bottom part of this order, and you know that in this Spartans order, anybody can get something going. Molly Duel had a 2-run home run against Mayville in that regional final. I mean, throughout the lineup, they're dangerous.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what spot you're hitting in. You're always dangerous if you're playing for the Spartans.
Outside
3-0.
again. 3-0. Kasperi struggling to find her spots here and just not getting a chase. I mean, the Spartans are doing a great job watching pitches at this point.
Yeah, the plate discipline has been good so far to start this game. 3 walks, and 1 hit by pitch.
3-0.
Spartans already. Oh, that was a delayed strike call. I was really confused.
I mean, it was right down the middle, so
So
it should have
high.
been a strike. It's 3-1. First base open, but a strikeout here would be the ideal situation.
You don't want to juice them, no matter what the situation.
3-1, bunt fouled off by Johnson. It's 3-2 now.
All right, another full count here for the Lions.
And they could use a strikeout here to get out of it. I mean, and yes, you have Madigan coming up, who's got great speed. Anything on the infield, on the ground with Madigan, there's a high probability she's going to beat it out.
Yep.
Payoff pitch coming home from Kasperi. That one's too far outside. Ball 4. 3 straight walks surrendered by Haley Kasperi. And that brings up Tierney Madigan. Smart decision. Isabel Westfall going to go have a conversation with her pitcher.
Can bring the whole infield too now with everybody's base occupied. Tierney Madigan going to step in here.
This meeting of the minds brought to you by Generations Lanes of El Dorado. More than bowling, homemade food, family fun, and Friday Tournament's proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans. Thank you to Generations Lanes, where great food, family fun, and community support all share the same lane. Dom, I mean, at this point, you got nobody out. Kasperi, corners are going to be in. They're going to want to come home here, would be my guess. They may even have the whole infield in. It's kind of, I mean, you don't want to surrender anything early in this game. I mean, because you know that obviously you had base runners against Lily Schultz in the top of the inning, but you don't know how many chances you're actually going to get. Same thing with the Spartans here. Would not be surprised if Madigan laid one down.
Yeah, you talked about her speed. I wouldn't see any reason why as she looks for it, she
hit her
gets
in the
hit
foot.
by it.
Hit by pitch. That's one way to get an RBI.
Yep. Hit it in the foot, so I don't think there was much reaction. I don't think it hurt anyway as Madigan just takes her free base and the RBI.
And I
Spartans got one.
think we're going to see Nora Buskey come in for Haley Kasperi after she surrendered basically 4 straight walks and a run. And Nora Buskey's going to come in. We are going to step aside, run a couple ads. We'll come back with Molly Duel in the bottom of the order with the bases juiced. Spartans threatening here in the top of the second on Jeff's line.
Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front 9 play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent...
Coming back. Welcome back here. No pitching change, but I'm guessing what they're doing is because Nora Buskey started the game, she can re-enter. So they're pulling her. They move Kennedy Gable to center, who's the flex. And I can't tell who they moved to left field, but Buskey's probably warming up in said pen for the Lions at the moment.
Thought maybe they announced it for us there, but no.
And first pitch.
A strike to Molly Duell. Kasperi just wants to get strikes any way she can get them right now after 3 walks and a hit by pitch. Allowed 1 this inning. The Spartans now up 1-0. Another ball there to Molly Duell. It's 1-1.
That changeup was nice. I mean,
it was.
Just not getting any
The Spartans
chases.
are not swinging at anything that's not close.
They want nothing to do with it. I mean, even if it is remotely close, they're still bad on the shoulders. 1-1 popped up into the fence. Oh. Well, water fell down from the fence.
Remnants of that rain from yesterday.
Now it's 1-2, and if you could find a way to limit this to 1, it would be
remarkable.
Ideal. But the problem is the top of the order and Emma Bone waits on deck.
And there's no outs yet.
And nobody out. 1-2. Chase the rise ball. Got her. Kasperi gets her first strike out of the inning.
That was the first time we've seen a Spartan kind of chase on one. Strike out there for Kasperi. We're going to get the change now.
Yep, it will be Nora Buskey coming in to pitch now. So Buskey comes in to pitch. I have no idea who's in left field. I don't know who's playing left field at all.
No, I wish I could see the number.
I think it would be Lindert, but I have no idea because nobody told me anything. So that ends the day for Haley Kasperi. She goes 1 1/3, gives up 1, and she didn't give up a hit. Never gave up a hit.
No,
just walked.
Just walks and hit by pitch. 2 of them.
We're going to step aside as Buskey warms up, run a couple more ads. Emma Bone will come back with the bases loaded after these messages on Jeff's Live.
Negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My Property Shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria.
Welcome back. Nora Buskey will start off her day after 1 1/3 of Haley Kasperi with the bases juiced. And she dots a fastball on the outside corner to the leadoff hitter, Emma Bone. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I don't know if we were on air when you were talking about this kind of split management of the pitchers here for Lomira, but Buskey and Kasperi have been kind of handling them both in the circle this season. We'll see Buskey here now. Quickly 0-2 here to Emma Bone.
Both with great speed on their fastballs. She blew that one by Bone. Bone was way behind it. And all of a sudden, it's 0-2 now. And if you're a Lions fan, boy, would you be happy to get out of this only giving up 1. Spartans fans, you'd be scratching your head thinking how.
Yeah. Bases loaded, nobody out. Strikeout here quickly to Molly Duell. And now Emma Bone strikes out, swinging on 3 straight strikes from Nora Buskey. It is number 6 out there in left, Lillian Christian.
See, look at me. I was dialed
Nice
in.
one.
I should have my next purchase. I need binoculars. So so we can sit here and look around. And
I have no problem with vision. I just need to see the numbers. She just needed to turn around so I could see the big 6 on the back of her jersey. Figure out it was Lillian Christian out there in left now, which brings Kennedy Gable to center after the Nora Buskey switch.
That one on the first pitch from Buskey to Plime, low 1-0. First ball she's thrown.
Plime took a walk back her first time up.
Actually, I had a conversation with Nora Buskey at work today. She came in for lunch, and we were talking about how the different spin and stuff she puts on pitches. She's a ground ball pitcher because, I mean, she does get strikeouts. She had a game where she struck out 19 this season, so she's got the ability to get the strikeouts. Nice pitch on the outside corner, a dotted one. It's 1-1. Yes, it may look a little bit outside, but he's calling it. He's been calling it consistent.
It's been consistent.
I don't care. Doesn't bother me if they're going to call it consistently.
As long as it's both ways, I have no problem with an expanded strike zone.
Still without a hit, the Spartans, but they do have a 1-0 lead. The 1-1 coming to Kendall Plime. She swave and a miss into the glove of Isabel Westfall. All of a sudden,
the Spartans can't find Buskey here. It's 1-2 here to Plime with 2 outs, 2 strikeouts already. One by Kasperi before she came out, one by Buskey.
This would be a fantastic job working out of a bases-loaded jam from the Lions. The 1-2 pitch from Buskey. Wave and a miss. She got her. 2 strikeouts from Buskey, 1 from Kasperi. They strand them loaded. Yes, they gave up 1, but what a fantastic job coming out of the pen for Nora Buskey. It's 1-0 Spartans. We head to the bottom of the second. Lillian Christian to lead things off for the Lions from the Lomira Athletic Complex on Jeff's
Nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of SAM's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to SAM's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, SAM's has it covered. Trust SAM's for all your water needs. SAM's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Welcome back to the Lomira Athletic Complex. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller and Dom Ackerman. The Lions do a great job getting out of a bases-loaded jam. Spartans scored 1, but stranded them loaded. We'll see if they can the Lions can get some momentum off that. After Nora Buskey came in, Lillian Christian, the new left fielder, will lead things off in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, the Lions would love to make up that 1 run given up here right away in the second inning. This one's going to be foul. Just stays in play.
Got to hit that one off the hands. I talked about this also with Nora Buskey. Lily Schultz does a great job, moving inside, outside, but she gets a lot of jams.
Yeah.
A lot of jams on the hands, just off the end of the bat. Does a great job with just moving pitches inside and outside, getting people off their timing. Checked her swing. She did not go. It's 1-1. That one was close.
Yeah, it was.
Very close.
Very close. Appeal down there was quick, safe.
He
no
was
swing.
Confident in his call, so that's all
Stand
that matters, right?
Talked about standing by the calls.
1-1.
That's another ball.
Up and away, 2-1. Come on, scorekeeper, it's 2-1. For those who don't understand the scorekeeper thing, that is my grandmother, so I can give her some crap. Because she'd give
just
me some
a bit,
crap.
though.
Yep. 2-1, chopped up the middle. Going to be a tough play. It's going to get through. Lillian Christian with a soft ground ball finds its way through. And a leadoff base runner on a ground ball single up the middle from Lillian Christian.
Lions now with 2 hits to Laconia's 1. However, the Spartans do have the 1-0 lead. Base runners on here with nobody out for the Lions as Brianna Freak steps in.
It's what they call a seeing eye single right there is what I would say. Just finds its way through up the middle. First pitch from Schultz. Squaring to bunt, missing it. Just over top of it was Brianna Free. It's 0-1. Lions trying to just muster a run.
Any way possible at this point.
I mean, in a one-run game, it's not a bad decision here. Nobody out. Try to move the runner over on that bunt and turn it over to Eleanor Collies to try to get an RBI single. Middle fastball from Schultz. 0-2 down.
Don't think we'll see her continue that bunt strategy now.
Also,
unless she's confident in it.
Also don't think Lily Schultz is going to go back to that pitch.
No. There'll be something on the inside-outside as you talked about her lateral movement. It was actually high and outside.
Good
no
job
offer
by
there.
Brianna Free to hold up there on the rise ball. Again, right at the eyes. It looks nice to a lot of these girls. I mean, it's something that a lot of people chase, but good job. And Schultz had that thing dialed in against Mayville. Mayville was chasing it all day long for 15 strikeouts. The 1-2, outside corner, a called strike 3 looking, 1 down.
Looked like Free wanted to offer at it anyway. It was called anyway on the outside part of the plate. Eleanor Colley's going to step in, still with a runner on first. Now 1 out, though, for the Lions. Schultz going to deal back in here. First time seeing Colley's today. Another bunt opportunity. Misses it, though.
Kind of bailed out of there, too.
Yeah.
It's just that you see it a lot. I feel like bunting's a lost art a little bit. You see it a lot more in softball than you do in baseball now. But
a lot of drag bunts, too, in softball.
Squares pulls back. Missed well low and outside. It's 1-1.
I love the small ball, though. If your team can handle the bunt situation, speed on the base paths, it's a great way to surprise teams and get on their edge early in games especially.
They're in the bottom of the order, too, so you just trying to get them, just muster some runs. She squares the bunt, fouls it off. It's now 1-2 to Eleanor Collies. Lions could use Collies to just get something rolling here, to move that runner over at least. That being said, not easy to score runs on Lily Schultz.
Nope.
Strike 3 looking again on the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts on that outside corner.
Yeah, Lily Schultz has now got 5 strikeouts today. All 5 of the outs by way of the K.
Did that same thing versus Mayville. Struck out 7 to start. Actually 6, and then they had a rain delay and then struck out the first one the next day. That one in there for a strike against the catcher in bottom of the order, Isabel Westfall. You would like to end this here. You don't want Gassner to come up with runners on base.
You don't want to see the top of the base here. Or the top of the order, I should say.
The 0-1, wave and a miss, a healthy cut from Westfall, but she was way out in front of it.
Yeah, she was.
It's 0-2.
Swing almost turned her completely around. She looked over to the dugout, couldn't hide a smile after she spun herself around there.
Schultz can go anywhere in the 0-2. We'll see where she does. Hammered back up the middle from Westfall. That's a piece of 2-out hitting and 2-strike hitting. A line drive sends it right back where it came from. 2 singles now in the inning for the Lions, and they got something rolling, heading back to the top of the order to Trista Gassner.
Yeah, that was some solid contact there by Westfall to move her over to first. Runners at first and second now for Gassner.
Ball was roped.
That was demolished right back to the pitcher.
So the slap hitter Gassner comes in with a runner in scoring position. 2 on here for the Lions in the bottom of the second. She pops up a bunt. It's going to be a tough play. Nice play right there by Lily Schultz. She does it herself, makes the catch. They strand 2 on 2 singles, and it's still 1-0 through 2. We will head to the top of the third. Aubrey Bauer to lead things off for the Spartans. We'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we are with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Jeff's live streams. The left 3 Aubrey Maurer to lead things off. She grounded into a 4-3 double play the last time she was up. Nora Buskey with 2 strikeouts in her first 2 batters she's faced. This will be technically her full inning she has faced, if she can get it out here.
High.
Rise ball. Maurer wanted nothing to do with that one. It was definitely a rise ball.
Oh, yeah.
Changed the eye
The
level.
problem is it just started already at the upper part of the waist. Ended way above the helmet. Westphal had to come way out of her stance to grab that one.
Husky throws a changeup. Her first changeup of the day. Missed low and outside. 2-0.
Complete opposite of the first pitch there, low and away. And we saw the first one high and away.
Just as much as Casperry was clipping areas of the zone, they're doing the same thing against Aubrey Maurer again. Fouls that one back. 2-1. Trying to, again, just make sure Maurer doesn't get anything that she can make hard contact with. Pitcher outside. That being said, the last time we were here at Lomira with these 2 teams, her home run was to left center. That went too far outside, 3-1.
Hitters count here. See ball 4 base hit strategy Maurer uses here.
Very patient hitter is Aubrey Maurer. Would not be surprised if she even took a strike in this situation. Buskey gets her call from the dugout. Backs out. Must not have heard something or didn't like something.
In the couple games that I've seen Laconia at, Aubrey's 8 for 14, but isn't yet to draw a walk. But she'll draw one there.
Just missed outside. It's a 5-pitch walk. It'll bring up the pitcher, Lily Schultz.
And again, the Spartans have base runners here. So far, we haven't seen a clean inning from either of these teams.
Both teams have left 4 runners on base to start today. This is the 5th base runner for the Spartans. Schultz squares the bunt. She waves and misses at it. Strike 1.
Actually, it's more than that for the Spartans because of that double play. So technically, they weren't left on.
They've had 6 people on base. First base runner they've had against Nora Buskey.
Yep.
That one too far outside. It's 1-1.
Schultz would love to add to that 1-0 lead.
Buskey wondering where that one was. Says it's out. Tough to go back-to-back lefties.
Yeah.
If you're a pitcher and just a right-handed pitcher, you don't like to see back-to-back lefties in the middle of the order. That went too far outside and a little bit too low. It's 2-1 now. Gwen Westphal, the center fielder, waits on deck. Kaylin Lemke, the designated player, is in the hole. Spartans trying to get something rolling here in back-to-back innings.
Looks like the Lions kind of moved away from having issues with that pitch comm as she throws a strike in here. It's been pretty efficient here. Check the sign, move on.
Nice pitch right at the knees to Lily Schultz. It's 2-2.
Schultz draws it back even.
So I want to know how you check what she's done. I'll ask you in between innings.
Alrighty.
So I've done a lot of the Spartans games, so I think it's kind of cool to see. 2-2. Caught her looking. Strike 3. Schultz knew it right away. She nodded her head.
Yep.
And
That was a good
Buskey,
pitch.
after going down early in the count, battles her way back, gets the strikeout, her third already since entering, and that'll bring up Gwen Westfall.
Yeah, all of Buskey's outs so far have been by way of the K. Gwen's going to step in here. She walked her first time up. She's now got a runner on first. 1 out here for the Spartans. Buskey throws a pitch just a bit too far outside.
I found
1-0.
it.
Yeah, you just have to click their name and hit stats, and then it'll give it to you. Yeah, you probably got more games than I do for the Spartans.
She has 5 hits and 17 at-bats that I have done, 2 RBIs and a walk. Games that I have done for the Spartans.
Yeah, and I have 2 for 12 for her, so she had a good game, the other game that you covered, just to make her stats a little bit better. I don't think we've covered anything together, so we could just add them together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Total.
I don't think we have. That would be a lot of math we're doing here in the immediate math.
That's okay. I'm a math teacher.
We can do it.
I could do it. We could do it. Team effort.
2-0 coming home. Splits the plate. 2-1. Westfall was taking all the way already in 2 non-competitive pitches, but Buskey finds the middle of the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, you're fine with taking a strike there with the hopes of getting another ball to make it 3-0. Nonetheless, it's 2-1 here to Westfall. Buskey comes home again. Swing and a miss there from Westfall. And Buskey evens the count at 2-2.
I would say, I guess the walk that I had would be today.
Yeah.
It would be today because that's the one walk she has. And she's batting .294 in all the games that I have done. That would be a little more difficult for us to figure out.
The batting average?
The batting
Just adding
average,
it up.
yeah.
Little 3-digit addition as
That one
Westfall
roped to
sends
right.
one. Drops into right field. Mauer's going to stay put at second. It's a full count? Was it a full count? No. Yeah, 2-2 count.
It was a 2-2 count.
Puts it into right field. Nice hit there by Gwen Westfall to give the Spartans 2 base runners now with Kaylin Lemke stepping in.
Lemke walked in her last at-bat. The stats I have for her, she's 1 for 13 in the games that I've done.
See, she's been a little better when I've been there. She's 5 for 11 with me.
All right.
So 6 for 24 overall.
She watches the first pitch strike. Up and away, it's 0-1.
I have nothing on Lomira, as I said. This is my first game for them.
I think maybe I have stuff from the first game. I don't know if I had the iPad yet.
Whoa!
Hammered. Left field. Off the fence. 1 run will score. Westfall moves into third. She's not stopping. Throw comes home. 2 runs score. It's a 2 RBI double for Kaylin Lemke. It's 3-0 Spartans.
Talk about good contact. Lemke sent that one as far as she could. Lands in there behind the left fielder, Lillian Christian, who's now in. The rally home not in time. They cut it off to try to get her at second, but the throw doesn't come in. The Spartans score 2 on a 2 RBI double with 1 out here. And here comes Cambry Johnson with a runner at second, still only 1 out for the Spartans here. It's now 3-0 Laconia.
Johnson walked in her last at-bat. It's just last inning as well. Stats I have for her, she's been .308 in the games I've been at, 4 for 13 with 4 RBIs.
She's 4 for 11 with me, hitting .364 in the games I've covered. It's 0-1 here. Another swing and a miss. It's quickly 0-2. They're trying to get Lemke at second. Throw comes in, not in time. Lemke back. It was close.
Closer than you thought it would be.
Yeah.
She didn't slide in.
No. Almost got the tag on the ankle before she made her way back. But nonetheless, Lemke's safe at second. And Cambry Johnson an 0-2 count. 1 out here for the Spartans. Lions just trying to limit any damage they can.
Buskey now giving up 2 since she has entered. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Still, all the outs that Nora Buskey has gotten have been via the strikeout, her 4th so far. That brings up Tierney Madigan, the lefty, and left fielder. Madigan in the games that I have done is 4 of 13 with 4 RBIs.
She She's 7 for 24 overall. 5 for 11 with me. I think the Spartans have just had some good hits while I've been there. I feel like all the averages for me are just a bit higher than yours.
A little bit. And you have to wait till you see Emma Bones, because I have a lot of green on the screen when Emma Bone pops up.
I think that's just who she is, a great hitter.
Yep. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Changed the eye levels, got her to chase. It's 1-1.
Another lefty in this order for the Spartans. They're just chock full of them up and down the order.
They have 3 of them, if I'm not correct. Sounds right?
I think so, 3 or 4. It's
Madigan, Maurer, and Schultz. That one too low, 2-1. Two down, runner on second base after Lemke hit that RBI double.
She's the one still standing at second with the 2-1 count here to Madigan.
The 2-1. Chopped back to Buskey. She'll throw to first for a 1-3 putout. Spartans scored 2, though.
It's 3-0 here in Mayville.
On Lomira.
Sorry, Red.
On 2 hits.
What am I saying?
They strand 1. We will head to the bottom of the third. Nora Buskey will lead things off. 3-0 lead for the Spartans. We'll be back after these messages on Jeff's Live.
Since 1981, family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesdays.
Welcome back here on Jeff's Live Streams. Nora Buskey to lead the bottom of the third off, and Lions would like to get something rolling here in the bottom of the third. Get some runs. Buskey fouls one off to start. Schultz goes back to work. It's 0-1. Buskey struck out swinging in her first at-bat.
We'll see what Schultz has for her this time.
Schultz in an 0-1 count against her pitching counterpart, Buskey. Buskey way late on that one. It's 0-2.
So far, Schultz has done a good job getting ahead in counts, being able to finish out counts. She has, I believe, 7 strikeouts on the day. I could be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was way wrong. Okay.
Swing and a miss. Well, there's 6 right there.
6.
Got Buskey swinging, 1 up, 1 down.
Just realizing 7 wasn't even possible. There was only been 6 outs for the Spartans before I said that. Well, 6 out of the 7 outs have been strikeouts for Lily Schultz as Buskey goes down swinging there. Savannah Free steps in now.
Doubled in her first at-bat to right center field.
One of the 3 hits for the Lions.
Lions have done a good job making contact. They've had runners on in every inning, just haven't been able to find that clutch hit to score a run yet. The 1-0, up and away, ball 2. Easy ones to lay off of for Savannah Free. 1 down. Schultz still dealing here in Lomira. The 2-0, up and away again, 3-0. Free wants no part of it. Nothing to do with those pitches. And this situation, you walk her, and then you got the ever-dangerous Taylor Bloom coming up next. Saw the last time Taylor Bloom came up with it after that leadoff double or double from her, intentionally walked her, so there's a chance they'll walk her again.
We'll see, though. Last time they had the base open. We'll see if they do it again with the base occupied this time. If Free can reach by way of a walk, it's 3-1 now. Like I said, she had that double last time, so she could just hit another one as this one gets past Cambry Johnson.
She'll just hit a leadoff or a one-out single.
Yeah.
She'll find a way. Hard hit ground ball. It was a tough play for Johnson.
So we'll see what the strategy is here.
That'll bring up Bloom. They're going to let her hit. And with one down, you may regret it, you may not. She got intentionally walked in her. The four-hitter in this Lions lineup for a reason. You don't see a lot of power-hitting second basemen, but she's one of them. She watches the first pitch strike. It's 0-1.
That's exactly what I want to do there. If Lily Schultz, her first pitch to Bloom today is a strike. Didn't even offer on it.
I mean, can you? Let's think. I mean,
no.
In the MLB, what a power-hitting second baseman.
When Mookie used to play second, maybe, but he's an outfielder now.
She overthrows her, gets back to the bag, not in time. Bloom beats it out, 2 runners on.
Wow.
Just couldn't get down back on the bag in time. That's an E6.
Just a bit too high of a throw there by Emma Bone. Pulls Bria Taplin off the bag. Good job to grab that one and make sure the runner doesn't move to third. But it is going to give a error to Emma Bone, and base runners on first and second here.
Now Ritzma wants to have a conversation here. Now all of a sudden with one down, the Lions bring up the tying run in the former pitcher, Haley Caspary. Now you're rolling here. This is what you wanted after giving up 2. They're going to have a conversation here, but it's not his job to look down the line at that play. He will not be able to see that. So 1 down. I mean, I've had this happen. I ump a lot in Little League and stuff like that, and they'll ask the home plate umpire to check something, and it's like, you're not watching.
Not their job.
That's not your job to be watching that play like that. Nonetheless, with 1 down, runner in scoring position and a runner on first base here for the Lions. First pitch, squaring to bunt. It's a good one. They get it down. Schultz throws to first now. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 down, but that will bring up Lillian Christian. Great sack bunt.
Yeah, brings 2 runners into scoring position with Christian coming in. There is 2 outs now, so she's got to put this one down if the Lions want to score one. Flash of Sunshine Photography's out here today, taking some pictures in this flyway matchup.
She's going to laugh at you.
Yeah, she gave me the eye. It's my mom.
You could just say mom. Right
Give
at the
business
knees.
a shout out.
Lillian Christian singled in her first at-bat. She'd like to single again. Maybe give a chance for Taylor Bloom to score from second base. It's 0-1.
Okay.
The 0-1 pitch. Up. 1-1. So a runner on second and a runner on third. Free after her ground ball base hit. Bloom reached on an error. Moved over by a sacrifice bunt. Ball up and away to Lillian Christian. It's 2-1. Brianna Free, the third baseman, waits on deck. Maybe with a chance to score her sister from third base.
Christian's got to reach first.
The 2-1.
Ooh, a strike on the outside part of the play. A little high, too, but it was called here. It's 2-2 with 2 outs. 3-0 ball game. The Spartans up. It's the bottom of the 3rd inning. And the Lions got 2 on and both in scoring position.
Lions in danger of stranding their 6th runner on base. That one popped up. It's going to get out of play.
Stays alive.
Stays alive, exactly, Dom. I mean, at a point here, you're looking at it like the Lions, okay, you've stranded 6 runners. At some point, is it going to go your way, or is it just going to be one of those days?
Yeah, we'll see what they can do here. Got to have a clutch hit, or any way on, I guess I could say, for Lillian Christian. It's 2-2. Schultz comes home, swing and a miss.
Another strikeout for Lily Schultz. There's number 7 you were waiting for. They strand 2 on a pair of hits. 6 left stranded so far today for the Lions. After 3, it's 3-0 Spartans. Molly Duell, the bottom of the order, will lead things off after this.
Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options. Appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring.
Welcome back on Jeff's live streams. This half inning brought to you by Katie's Log Cabin in Oakfield. Daily specials, hearty meals, and the comfort of a cabin without the bugs. Big thanks to Katie's Log Cabin for keeping our fans full and our spirits even fuller. Buskey fires in a strike to start. It's 0-1.
Molly Dool steps in after striking out her last time up swinging.
Mark Thompson saying keeping the pressure on Lady Spartans and clutch Lady Spartans. Kaylin Lemke, the hero so far today for the Spartans team. Swing and a miss from Dool. Buskey got her in an 0-2 hole. If I remember correctly, Dool was the first strikeout for Nora Buskey today. I'd have to think about it.
I believe.
Sounds right.
I believe you're right.
Sounds right, but maybe not. I don't know when she entered. Yep, because Madigan got hit on the foot.
Yep. No, Molly Dool was the.
Nope, she was the last one for Casperi. Yep. Tried to get her to chase up and away. It's 1-2.
Trying to remember what happened exactly, and right as you were saying that, I thought about it as well. That Casperi had that one strikeout before she came out.
Beautiful day here in Wisconsin. Not too much wind. Foul back into the fence. And, of course, it moved my scoreboard camera, so now my mom can yell at me again because she can't see the counts. I read the count every pitch.
Yeah, I thought we've been doing a good job out here reading the count. She just likes the visual as well. I'm sure a lot of our viewers do. It is 1-2 here to Molly Dool. Battled a bit after taking an 0-2 quickly. Buskey's going to come home here. Another foul ball.
Yep, there it goes again. I ain't fixing it, Mom.
Just can't seem to win right now as Molly Dool is messing up our scoreboard camera as she stays alive in this count. Still 1-2 after 2 straight fouls.
Bob Bally watching from Brownsville. Go Lady Spartans from Brownsville. It must be over there playing baseball, Little League baseball over there right now. I was going to say, Brownsville, you should be a Lomira fan. The 1-2 finally gets her. Brings it inside, right at about the knees. Got her to chop at it. Second time that Dool has struck out today. Buskey gets another one.
Now here is the first batter that Buskey was able to strike out. Emma Bone coming in.
Well, that's a little more impressive.
Yes.
That's very impressive. Now I can talk about the stats from Emma Bone when I was here. Yeah, she's 10 for 19 on the games that I've done.
She's 6 for 15 for me. So
batting .526 with 7 RBIs and 6 runs scored in the games that I've done for the Spartans this year. She waves and a miss, and you can see the movement on the pitches from Buskey. It's doing just inside, outside. Good job drop. The ball's dropping a fair amount right at the end. Tough pitch to hit.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit more movement here than we saw early from Casperi, who was just kind of dotting the corners, whereas Buskey's doing the same but moving it a bit on the way home.
0-1.
Just must have missed. That looked like a good pitch to me.
A little bit high. It's 1-1. See, now look at she texted me. Now you can't see the score. I know, Mom, it's 3-0 still. I will fix it when I get the chance. The 1-1. Foul tip into the mid.
If you would have fixed it on that play, it would have been messed up right again.
Exactly. 1-2. I just like yelling at my mom. It's kind of fun.
I get it.
I think you're going to get backhanded in a second.
I know. She's too close for comfort. Emma Bone 1-2 here. Again in danger of being a Buskey strikeout victim.
Buskey with 5 already since entering.
Yeah.
4 of them swinging, 1 of them looking.
Both of these pitchers have been strikeout machines today.
Looks like she's going up the ladder and way up the ladder, as I said. 2-2. You can see
now.
Westfall setting up for going up the ladder, but
I don't think she meant for it to be that high.
I don't think anybody was swinging at that one.
No.
Guys are doing a great job keeping everyone up to date. Yeah, I know. But I just like Mark Thompson, thanks, but I just like giving my mom crap, so that's okay. She likes to complain about the scoreboard cam. 2-2, up and away again. That one, nice stop back there by Westfall.
Yeah.
Runs it full.
It's full now, 1 out. Nobody on here for the Spartans. Emma Bone, the second batter here. Molly Dool went down quickly by strikes. Shouldn't say quickly. She fouled some off back here to mess up our scoreboard cam. Bone's going to step back in. It's full now.
Payoff pitch coming from Nora Buskey, looking for her 6th strikeout. Bowen looking for her second walk, basically, the day she got hit by a pitch in her first at-bat of the day. That one just missed. And a 1-out walk issued by Nora Buskey to Emma Bone. And that's the base runner you want on for the Spartans.
Yeah, Bone has good speed out there. She was stranded her first time on base.
Stranded at third base, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes. There's that double play that sent her over to third, but got the 2 outs, and then they stranded him on a strikeout.
There, Mom. There you go.
Hopefully Kendall Plein doesn't send one back to us now.
Yeah.
She steps in here. 0-0 count. Ball outside. Westfall thought about throwing down again. Emma's at first with 1 out here for the Spartans. It's 3-0 lead in the top half of the 4th inning.
Kelly Thomas watching from Reno, Nevada.
Wow. All over the map here tonight.
Yeah, I know. Look at that one. Bone leading off her on first base. Plein is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout, and she waves and misses. Makes it 1-1. The games that I have done, Kendall Plein is 7 of 18, batting a .389 with 4 RBIs and a 1 walk, 5 runs scored as well.
6 for 16 for me. 3 runs, 3 RBIs, and a walk.
Very similar on the batting average sense.
Pretty consistent.
Yeah.
375 for me. I think it's
387
right
for
around
me, so yeah. 1-1 up and away. Westfall thought about a snap throw to first. Does not, wisely. It's 2-1.
Just keeping Emma Bone honest over there. She's done that a couple times now, even this at-bat here to Plein.
So the winner of this one will play Shoreland Lutheran. They beat Watertown Lutheran Prep 10-8. And they'll play at Laconia tomorrow no matter what. So that's who this winner will play.
Whether it's home field advantage or Lomira's going to have to move over. We'll see which one it is as Plein swings on one to even the count at 2-2.
That pitch started in the middle of the zone and cut all the way to the outside corner. And it's 2-2. Good movement. Very good movement.
Started right in the middle of the plate and ended up, as you said, almost low and outside.
See if I can get to my game changer here. Give you some updates around the local area. I know that Waupun moves on to the sectional final for another year. Back-to-back years they go back. They beat Kewaskum 5-1. That one up and away. Runs it full.
Again on a ball outside. Westfall stands up quickly, makes sure Bone's still over at first. It's a full count again for the Spartans. Last time up, they drew the walk.
The Spartans baseball team looking for an upset, up 3-0 over Random Lake at Random Lake right now in that 5-4 matchup.
Is that the regional final for baseball? Or no, it's just a replay from yesterday?
It's the semifinal, because the final's tomorrow. The Lions are taking on Cedar Grove, Belgium, and are down 4-0 as of right now in the bottom of the 5th with runners in scoring position for Cedar Grove, Belgium. Payoff pitch. Popped up out of play, staying alive.
The sun went down. It got a little bit cooler out here. It's a nice night to watch some softball.
Alyssa Keys from El Dorado saying, let's go Spartans.
A lot of Spartans fans in the chat tonight.
Yeah, we're the Lions fans.
Yeah, we're the Lomira fans to represent. We'd love to hear from you down there, whether you're rooting for the Spartans and the Lions. Just seeing some representation both ways. So far, you're getting beat by the Spartans in the chat.
Payoff pitch, fly down the right field line, out of play. Plein stays alive again. Good battle.
This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Did I miss one? I must have missed one. Is that 3 straight foul balls?
2. This will be the 8th. Currently have 7.
Oh, I missed a ball. That's what I did. That's what I did. I had it as 2-2. Got to be better than that.
It's okay. You were watching it. You knew at least it was full in the real life.
Payoff pitch, flying to right center field. Right fielder comes in on it. Collies makes the grab. Bone tags hard, stops. They got it in quick. 2 down. That'll bring up Aubrey Bauer.
That would have been a close play there at second if Bone were able to get all the way. I think she was just hoping for maybe a miss relay. Nonetheless, she's still at first. Aubrey Maurer going to step in now with 2 outs, though, for the Spartans.
Oh, what happened? The Cardinals of Mayville holding on to a 2-1 lead over Living Word Lutheran in the top of the 7th, trying to shut things down and move on to play tomorrow as well. In baseball, your flyweight conference action you got going on. WLA lost to Lomira in their first game, so they are done. What a know. Bauer calls time.
Buskey's been very deliberate while in the circle.
Yeah, she likes to be moving. She don't like to think about it, nothing. That one just a bit outside. It's 2-0.
That looked like a really good pitch right over the center of the plate. I must be at a bad angle here.
Good tail on it. Just tailed its way to that outside corner.
Maybe that's why it was just hard for me to see the movement.
Spartans still with only 2 hits, yet they have 3 runs. Timely hits is what they've had.
Yeah. That double by Kaylin Lemke to send 2 home.
Seemed to really be pitching around Aubrey Maurer. And that's
3 straight balls. All of them have been. I mean, the second one was close, but the other 2 have been not even close. They all been on the outside part of the plate.
And no different than what Cass Berry was doing either. She was doing the exact same thing. So I'm just thinking here that they don't want any part of her. And it goes outside again, a 4-pitch walk.
Her
That'll
second walk of the day.
Lily Schultz, who has struck out twice, once looking and once swinging.
Well, a timeout here. Conversation between Westfall and Buskey.
Just want to have a conversation. And speaking of a conversation, this mound visit brought to you by the Rock Golf Club. Scenic fairways, historic holes, and a perfect round at the Bridges Restaurant. Call 920-324-2621. Thank you to the Rock Golf Club for always driving community spirit straight down the fairway. That'll bring up the lefty Lily Schultz with 2 down. Trying to give herself a little bit more run support. She's had base runners against her every inning. Other than one where the Lions, she went 3 up, 3 down, but I mean, for the Lions, left 6 aboard.
Yeah.
Spartans have left 5 as well, so it's not like it's the teams aren't getting run. Chances, as they say.
Yes.
Just haven't had timely hitting. Only one really timely hit was that double from Lemke.
Yeah.
Buskey goes up and away, 1-1 now.
Yeah, the other run of this game was that hit by pitch to Tierney Madigan, scored 1. So really the only timely hit, as you mentioned, was that double that scored 2.
Nick Chernesky from St. Germain saying go Spartans up in St. Germain.
It's 2-0 here to Schultz. Takes another one outside.
It's 2-1. First pitch was a strike.
Oh, my bad.
I think. I thought so. I thought he called it a strike.
I've
been waiting for him to put his hands up. He normally does. Oh, it says 1-1 on the board. Come on, Grandma. Figure it out.
Yeah, we're lost now.
Now Grandma lost me. I think it's 2-1. I have 2-1.
We'll
go with that.
2-1 it is. Till we hear differently.
In there for a strike right at the knees. That's a good pitch. That's a dotted pitch right in the bottom of the zone. Almost an unhittable pitch.
2-2.
All right, so 2
Good
runners
job.
on with 2 down.
Glad you were paying attention.
And a 2-2 count. Buskey trying to get out of things here. She got out of the bases loaded jam that Cass Berry left for her. Couldn't get out of the second and third jam she caused for herself. Missed low and away, runs it full to Lily Schultz.
Another full count here. So far, I think Buskey has had full counts just about every of the last 5 or 6 batters for the Spartans. A lot of pitches here. Buskey's already up to 60 after coming in relief. Schultz going to step back in a full count. 2 outs. Runner on first, 3-0.
Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Her 3rd strikeout of the day. Buskey gets another one. That's number 6 for Nora Buskey. I guess you say out of the pen. I mean, it's just kind of like what the Brewers today. They had a starter, and then they had an opener, and then they went right to the next, to Priester, who finished the game. So you had 2. The bottom of the 4th. Lions down 3-0. Spartans stranded 2. I'll be back after these messages.
Ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My Property Shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are...
Welcome back on Jeff's live stream. Jeremy Rash, a former Lion, current Spartan dad. Go Spartans.
Wow. Split allegiance.
Yeah, split allegiance. Oh, not really. He said go
yeah,
Spartans.
go Spartans.
He went right with the Spartans.
I'm sure deep down there's some split allegiance.
Brianna
at
Free
one point.
Takes one up and in. It's 1-0. Going a little close to some chin music right there.
We'll see. You talked about that towel being a factor. Lily Schultz has got a towel on now.
Is it black?
It's not. I think it's a brown color.
Looks like a piece of paper towel almost, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know that I've had a past that was a problem. If they have a certain colored towel, they're not allowed to have said towel.
Maybe
it's a
maybe it's
distraction.
gold. Does that count as
yeah.
a Laconia color? They can have
That
it.
one ripped in right. Drop in front of Maurer. It'll be a leadoff single for Brianna Free. Another inning where the Lions have an early base runner. We'll see if they can get things rolling here.
Eleanor Colley's going to step in. Hopefully the bottom of the order for this Lions team can deliver here today. The 7-hole hitter, Brianna Free, gets on base by way of a single. Eleanor Colley's now going to step in. Her first time up, she struck out, caught.
So I do have the Lions' first game. She gets down a good bunt. Molly Dool will throw to first. The sack bunt does the job. Moves the runner over, though. So Colley's was 1 for 4 in the first game. 1 for 4 total in the games that I've done. So 1 for 3 in the first game. 5-4 put out. That brings up the bottom of the order in Izzy Westfall. Westfall with a single, a 2-out single that was roped right back at Lily Schultz in her last at-bat. And Joe saying, let's go Lions. They got Go Lily and Lady Spartans from Andrea Jones. Lily's aunt in Black Creek. Now we're getting more people in there.
Yeah, we are.
One down, runner at second base. First pitch from Lily Schultz is in there for a strike to the catcher, Isabel Westfall.
Westfall turns right around and nods to her dugout saying, yep, that was there.
Once again, Westfall, good two-strike hitter.
Yeah.
Hit a hard line drive in the last at-bat, and that was called strike, but my non-biasness is going to tell you that was not a strike.
No.
That was up and away.
I was going to say, it looked outside on two different facets, as you say, up and away there. Nonetheless, it's called a strike here. And swing and a miss does Westfall. Strikeout, swinging again, another one for Lily Schultz.
Should be number 8, if I'm correct.
I believe so.
It is number 8.
Top of the order now for the Lions. Gasner's 0 for 2 today. Strikeout her first time, a fly out now. She's got a runner on second with 2 outs here. Sends one foul.
It's kind of where you want to be in the Lions order. You want people to come up and, hopefully get something rolling here. Kennedy Crone watching Cam Johnson and Tierney Madigan from Hamilton, Montana. Montana, beautiful area. Lived in just south of the border of Montana, just southeast when I lived in Sheridan, Wyoming. The 0-1, fly down the left field line, well out of play. Gassner's in a 0-2 hole now.
In danger here of stranding another Lion on.
Would be the
after
seventh
a leadoff single.
7th of the day. 5 hits for the Lions, no runs to show for it. They've definitely done their job getting runners on base against Lily Schultz, just haven't found a timely hit. The 0-2 pitch to Gassner, way up and in. She ducks out of the way, it's 1-2. I would not have wanted to get hit with that one.
Nope.
That would have hurt. Especially where it would have hit her.
Steps back in now, 1-2, 2 outs. Run around second.
1-2 pitch from Lily Schultz comes home. That one's up again. 2-2 now.
2 straight high balls.
Gassner doing a good job laying off. Again, for a slap hitter, those pitches don't look good to them at all. They generally don't swing at high strikes. If you can clip the top of that zone, you're probably not going to get a swing from them.
Yep. I'm guessing that's what Schultz is trying to do here. Just a bit too high.
That one's
this
too
one
far
going to be inside.
Almost got her in the hands, a little bit too far inside.
It's going to be a full count now to Gassner. Run around second. They have an open base there at first, but I don't think they want to let Nora Buskey come up again.
Definitely would not want Buskey to come up with runners in scoring position. And then you got Free and Bloom. Free's been fantastic. She's 2 for 2 on the day. Gassner tips it into the mitt. 9 strikeouts for Lily Schultz. The Lions strand 1 on 1 hit. And we head to the top half of the 5th inning. Gwen Westphal to lead things off. She's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single so far today, and a run scored. We'll be back after these messages on Jeff's live streams.
And we can add our automotive grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function.
All right. Welcome back on Jeff's live streams. Daniel Wyatt watching from New York, and watching Cam Johnson. Gwen Westphal comes up, and lifetime in the games that I've done for Gwen Westphal. Batting .333. She scored 2 runs today. Been on base twice, 1 with a walk, 1 with a single. And 5 runs scored in the games, 6 hits, and 2 RBIs. She'd like to get on base as the leadoff hitter in this inning.
Yeah, so far today she's reached base twice as a walk and a single. Would love to do it again here to bring up the bottom half of the order.
Bops one out of play. 0-1.
That net there is really nice.
For you Spartans fans out there, well, how about upset alert? Random Lake goes down 3-1. The baseball team gets it done and moves on to the regional final tomorrow. Finds a way to get things done on the road against the 4-seeded Random Lake.
So where will they play tomorrow?
I have no idea.
Gotcha.
The 0-1 popped up, out of play again. If I remember correctly, they should play the 1-seeded Cedar Grove, Belgium. I think they played the winner of that Lomira Lions baseball game. Now, don't quote me on that.
I'll
I
find
have
out here.
no idea, but I'm pretty sure that they will most likely play Cedar Grove, Belgium. Because Mayville's the 2 seed on the bottom of that bracket. We can go to the flyway and click it. Oh, maybe not, because you won't see the playoffs. You got to do playoffs. The 0-2 pitch from Nora Buskey to Gwen Westphal. Strike 3 looking. 7th K of the day for Nora Buskey since entering in after an inning and a third of hit.
They're more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for.
That was the wrong button. I hit the ads instead of my instant replay. Mess you up.
It's not giving me the bracket.
Oh, all right, we'll see if we can.
Which is weird.
See if we can pull it up on mine.
Just giving me the regions and the sectionals.
Go to WIAA. Brings up Kaylin Lemke. Swing and a miss. She's the hero today. That 2 RBI double that made it 3-0 here for the Spartans. Clarence Bone saying go Emma and go Spartans.
She's walked once, that double the last time up, so she's reached base both times today. That's going to be a ball way 2 upstairs for her. 1-1 now with 1 out, nobody on. Cambry Johnson on deck. Tierney Madigan in the hole.
Yes, the Spartans will now play that winner of that Lomira game, and if I remember correctly, I believe they will play Cedar Grove, Belgium, as I think Lomira got the loss. That one popped out of play. It's 1-2. Still 4-0, actually. That game is still going on. Bottom of the 6th right now. They will most likely have to head to Cedar Grove, Belgium, barring a miracle comeback in the top of the 7th from the Lions.
It's 1-2 here to Kaylin Lemke.
Good news for them is that Cedar Grove, Belgium, I know they had an ace. Someone told me they had an ace pitcher, but if he pitched today, they won't see him tomorrow.
That's true.
That one up and away. Doesn't get a chase. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's the problem with these makeup games and playoffs for baseball teams is you got to risk playing your ace if you can't use him the next day.
Lemke been very good in the games that I have been to. 6 for 15 with 7 RBIs.
She's even better for me, 6 for 12 with 5 RBIs. So batting 500 in the games I've seen so far.
400
she takes
with me.
another ball.
Yeah. That one
Full
low.
now.
And Busky finds herself in another full count. She's been in a lot of them.
Yeah.
70th pitch of the day she will throw here. Not really that matters in softball because it really does not.
But it shows a bit of a story of the game, as we talked about Busky on a lot of full counts.
Payoff
We'll see
pitch.
what Lemke has.
Lemke pops it out of play, and we will see another one. We'll see a 7-pitch at bat here from Kaylin Lemke. She's done a good job. Downer to put it over the other fence. That's
smart.
Quite a deduction right there from that Spartans fans.
I usually try to say keep it between the white lines this time.
Go Emma Bone from Elena, watching from Newbold, Wisconsin.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it either. There was one other one that I had no idea where it was. Black Creek. I don't know where that is either.
I know where Black Wolf is in between Oshkosh and Fond du Lac, but not Black Creek.
Payoff pitch, fouled off again. We'll have an 8th pitch.
Lemke really staying alive here. I know it's a full count here for Busky, but Lemke really making her pay for this one.
Battling.
Yes.
Absolutely battling.
All right, we'll see another payoff pitch here from Busky after she gets the sign.
I mean, at this point, you're the pitcher, you're like, all right, take the walk or strike out. And she'll take the walk.
Walk it is. Great at-bat there from Kaylin Lemke to draw a walk after fouling off about 3 or 4 straight. I don't remember the exact number after I already clicked it.
2 straight.
Oh, I feel like there was more.
It felt like there was more. I think it was 3 straight, and then it was ball 4.
Oh.
Yeah, I missed one. But that'll bring up Cambry Johnson. We'll have technically a pinch runner, but they'll just re-enter, and it'll be Allison Werczynski to come in and run.
We've seen that quite a bit with Werczynski earlier this season.
Normally a runner if they run for Lily Schultz a lot of the times.
Yeah, she'll courtesy run. This one will be a pinch runner until the top half of this inning. Bottom half, I should say.
Bring up Cambry Johnson. 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout swinging on deck. Tierney Madigan waits. Johnson in the games that I have done, batting a measly .071. 1 for 14 with 1 walk.
She's
and
better when
5
I'm there.
strikeouts.
She's hitting .333 when I'm there at least. With a walk.
Lays down a sack bunt. Throw to first. A 2-4 put out on the sack bunt. Does the job. Moves the runner over.
And we got a runner in scoring position now. 2 outs, though, for the Spartans. Tierney Madigan steps in. She's 0 for 1 on the day. She did have that RBI with the hit by pitch, but then grounded out her last time up.
The games that I have done, Madigan, clicked the wrong person, is 4 of 14 with 4 RBIs and 1 strikeout.
She's 5 for 12 for me with 2 RBIs and no strikeouts.
Watches the first pitch, strike from Nora Buskey. Last at bat, she chopped one right back to Nora Buskey. Was a put out in a 1-3 put out. The 0-1. Outside corner, a called strike at the knees. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that was right after that.
Scott Wojan saying, come on, Spartans, gets the bats going. They got a runner in scoring position, trying to extend the lead to 4 here. Buskey trying to get out of it. The 0-2 pitch coming home. Checked her swing, didn't go. That one just a tad bit low, 1-2.
Just missed the bottom part of the strike zone. Lomira dugout wanted that one.
Seemed to like that from the fans over on the left field, their third base side.
It's 1-2 nonetheless to Tierney Madigan.
That's cooling off nicely here in
it
Lomira.
is.
The 1-2, fouled off, she stays alive. Just got a piece of it. Lomira will have Buskey coming up at the bottom half of the 5th inning. They'll be at the 2-3-4 part. They'd like to get something rolling here with outs running out. They're down to 9 outs now.
Tricky situation as we get farther in the game. The pressure stays on, but the runs just can't seem to come across. Spartans have a 3-0 lead. They put it on early. A 2 RBI double from Kayla Lemke as Madigan sends one. It's going to land foul, though.
Reeling her in a little bit. The last one she hit off the fence down the third baseline. This one she chops just foul down the third baseline. Was kind of in no man's land, too. Very high chance that Allison Orsinski scored on that one.
Yeah.
Unless it stays 1-2. Bottom of the order, Molly Dool waits on deck, and Emma Bone in the hole.
So 2-2 here to Madigan.
If you're a Lions fan, you don't want to add this to get to Emma Bone at all.
No. That would mean another 2 batters.
If you're a Spartans fan, you'd love it.
Yeah.
The 1-2 once again. Outside corner just missed. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I was reading one of my B's as an F before.
I did too. I read it like 3 times. I kept looking at it. I said 3-2, 3-2.
I thought it was full. I was just about to say a full count, but it's 2-2. Just having trouble reading.
You're not the only one. That one low, runs it full, 3-2 now.
And another full count here for Buskey. That's what I was going to say last time, but
now you got
just
it.
needed one more pitch. Buskey takes off the masks, takes the second to herself.
Versinski waits on second base, hoping Madigan can get something into some green grass with a chance to score to make it 4-0. Buskey just trying to get out of this and get herself up to the plate. Chance to get on base and get herself rolling for some runs for this Lions team. The payoff pitch, low, ball 4. Runner goes to third, throw to third, got her. Wow. Versinski got caught trying to go after Westfall got it to go away. She's out at third after the walk. And they strand 1. We will head to the bottom of the 5th. Nora Buskey to lead things off for the Lions. We'll be back after these messages.
As well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Looking for something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast.
Welcome back here in the bottom of the fifth. Nora Buskey to lead things off for the Lions. Lily Schultz goes back to work once again. Lions baseball team fell to Cedar Grove, Belgium. So the Spartans fans, that's who they will play tomorrow. First pitch to Buskey, hammered down the right field line, just foul. It's 0-1. Lions got 9 outs to play with here, needing 3 runs. Spartans trying to go back to the sectional final for another year. The 0-1. Low to Buskey, 1-1. Sun coming back out after it was put away by some clouds for a little while there. 1-1 pitch coming home. Swing and a miss. Blew it by her. It's 1-2.
As I was walking around there, this place is packed.
Oh, it's packed.
It is. There is so many people here for this sectional semifinal.
Said the Lions, I believe the last time they were really at this point was when they went to state in 2015. Buskey fouls one off, stays alive.
Sun peeking back out here, now right in my eye line.
Yeah, I really liked when it was
behind
hit
the
before,
clouds.
and it was, well, even in the beginning, it started off a little bit to the left of this building, so I was in the shade. Now it's just right into my eyes. Lily Schultz trying to get herself the double-digit strikeout. She's got 9 so far today.
2 of them here to Buskey.
And that one up and away. 2-2 now to Buskey. So again, the Lions, you know, you want base runners. You need as many base runners as you can get, but at some point, you got to get yourself a timely hit. The Spartans have done that. Kaylin Lemke with that big 2 RBI double back in the 3rd inning.
And that's the difference in this game right now. It's 3-0 Spartans.
Buskey fouls one off again.
Buskey is doing a good job here battling in this at-bat. Making sure she doesn't go down as easily as she has. Two here.
2-2 pitch from Lily Schultz comes home. Buskey fouls one off again. Boy, she's done a great job in this at-bat. 4 foul balls in this at-bat from Nora Buskey. She will see an 8th pitch on this one. Still a 2-2 count, and you're seeing an 8th pitch. That's good battle. Fouls it off again.
Another one.
We'll see a 9 pitch at bat.
Still a ball to spare if you're Lily Schultz. Just try to give her anything that's not close, see if you can get a swing and a miss.
Ever dangerous Savannah Free waits on deck. She's 2 for 2 today so far. Single and a double. 2-2 pitch once again. Buskey fouls it off again. She stays alive. 4 straight.
Foul ball. 4 straight.
10 pitch at bat coming here. Could say putting a work into the pitch count, but that don't matter.
No.
Nice breeze, good smell out here. Nice country air in Lomira. 2-2 pitch once again. That one's up, 3-2.
There was that ball I was talking about that Schultz could give away. It's full count now to Buskey.
Good thing we don't got the right wind. There's a couple farms right around here that could be blowing some lovely smelling stuff at us.
Yeah, it smells natural, but we don't want to have that smell in there.
Payoff pitch coming once again from Lily Schultz. Buskey hammers one to right center field. It's going to get nice stop there by Maurer. Holds her at first. hard hit ball, and Maurer does a great job keeping it in front of her because it could have been easily a double for Nora Buskey, but what an at-bat.
What an at-bat. On the 10th pitch, he sends one to the outfield grass. An amazing effort there by Buskey to foul off 5 balls, get it to a full count. Now we're going to see Savannah Free, who's 2 for 2, as you said, with a double and a single. She's got a runner on. Just get on base any way you can right now if you're the Lions. Any way you can extend this game without getting it out is crucial as she sends one straight into the air.
It's got a chance to get down. It's gonna. A Texas leaguer, as they say. The Lions got something rolling here with no outs in the bottom of the 5th.
That one, the way it was sent up there and just kind of carried, I thought that for sure was going to be an out to Gwen Westphal in center, but it bloops right in between second baseman, left or right field, and Gwen Westphal.
Here you go. The 2 games that I have done that has been involved with Savannah Free for the Lions. She's 6 for 7 against this Spartans team at home with only 1 RBI. Bloom watches one away. All of a sudden, nobody out. Tying run at the dish for the Lions.
Absolutely. I was just about to say that. The tying run now at the plate. This would be a crucial time. The Lions need to score this inning if they want to keep any momentum and get back into this one. It's 3-0 Spartans.
1-0 pitch. That one's up and away. 2-0. Lions have been very patient to start this inning.
Yes. The only times that Buskey had to swing is when they were close, and she was able to watch 3 in the process.
Being said, hard to be patient when your opponent throws 78 pitches and only 23 of them are balls. Up and away again, 3-0. All of a sudden, chance to walk them loaded for Haley Kasperi.
Taylor Bloom stepping back in.
Chance for the tying run to come on plate. Schultz most likely going to just try to split the plate here. Ain't going to be a swing coming. That one's up and away, ball 4. All of a sudden, the Lions have worked a couple walks, or a soft single and a hard single and a walk, and they're going to have a meeting of the minds with the bases loaded.
Tying runs at first. Just go-ahead runs at home.
Player meeting of the minds. They just want to have a quick conversation. This one is brought to you by Sam's Well Drilling. Sam's Well Drilling, providing clean, safe water for homes, farms, and businesses since day 1. SWD Labs, fast, friendly water testing you can trust. Peace of mind down to the last drop. Our thanks to Sam's Well Drilling and SWD Labs for keeping our community refreshed and ready. That will bring up Haley Kasperi. She had a sac bunt in her last at-bat. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout otherwise. And you're at the 5-hole part of your order for the Lions. Lillian Christian's been pretty good today as well. You'd like to maybe get her with some base runners on. She's 1 for 2 today. First pitch in there for a strike after a 4-pitch walk. She dots the zone for an 0-1 pitch.
Still no outs, too, so the Lions have all the control right now. Schultz has got to dial back in and hopefully record her first out before sending one across the plate. As Kasperi swings through one, it's 0-2 now.
Way behind it was Kasperi. Corners are in for the Spartans. They would generally think that anyways. They're going to want to come home here, try to get that out. They don't want any runs to score. Don't want to give Lions any hope.
Nope.
The 0-2 pitch from Schultz. Too far inside, ball 1.
That was a good call here. The Spartans fans did not think so, but I think that was too inside to be called a strike. It's 1-2. Still nobody out. Kasperi steps back in. Schultz gets her sign. Bases are juiced here.
Coach Maurer gives her sign. She comes home in the 1-2. Oh. And I would say that was a makeup call. If they didn't like that one, the Lions fans won't like that one. That one was too far outside. Nonetheless, the 10th K of the day for Lily Schultz.
He's been calling those outside pitches, though, on right-handed hitters. It's not like we haven't seen it before, but yes, it was outside of the plate just a tad. Nonetheless, Lily Schultz gets a strikeout looking for the first one here. Swing and a miss there from Lillian Christian.
Christian 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout today. Brianna Free waits on deck. Free's 1 for 2 today as well. I mean, the Lions up and down the lineup have done a great job hitting. They just haven't, again, found that timely hit that they're looking for.
Yeah, it's been early in innings without any base runners on. That's the problem, is when they've been finding hits. This one, foul. Oh!
Oh, I was ready for it.
Almost got me.
I was ready for it.
I was hoping you would.
I was like dialed into it.
I was hoping you protected me, and then it came right at my head.
Just took a bad hop, Dom. I was ready for it. I watched it the whole time.
I know, we both were watching it.
Nonetheless, an 0-2 pitch now. Schultz doing a good job battling back here. Fouled off. Good job right there by Christian. That was strike 3.
Yeah, we'll see the 0-2 one more time as Christian fouls that one off. There you go. You've been working on that for a while.
No, I had a little pop-up show up on my screen, and I've been trying to get rid of it forever. Nonetheless, an 0-2 count. Schultz comes home again. Flied into right center field. This is going to be a tough play. Westfall ranges over, makes the grab. It's going to be a sac fly. The Lions are going to get at least one. It's 3-1.
Great job there by Gwen Westfall to even just get to that ball. You said it was going to be a tough play. It ended up being real close, spun around, got the throw in time, but the Lions score 1. Finally able to get one across the plate. It's 2 outs here with runners on first and second, and here comes Brianna Free.
As aforementioned, Bree 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. Still tying run on first base here for the Lions. 3-1 game. First one up at the letters, a called strike. It's 0-1. Nice pitch from Schultz to dot the top of the zone. That's a tough pitch. You don't want to swing it. You've seen the rise ball all day long. You don't want anything to do with that pitch, and then she puts it right at the letters for a strike. The 0-1. Low and inside, ball 1. On deck, Eleanor Collies. Collies 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. One and one with 2 down here. Right? 2 down?
Yep.
Says 1 on the board, but as I had. Up and away.
Yeah, the strikeout and then the sac fly. It's 2-1 here.
Be clutch to get the bottom of the order for the Lions to get things done. But for Lily Schultz, if you only give up 1 out of this, it's the same as when the Lions stranded the bases loaded earlier in the game. I mean, it's great.
It's huge.
You're all right giving up 1. 2-1. Popped up out of play. 2-2 now. Yeah, you're ever dangerous parking in that front row here in Lomira. You're asking for a foul ball right through a windshield.
Yeah, the first game I actually covered this season with Mackay, we were at CWC and Kai's car took a foul ball right off the top of it. He forgot to move it before the game started.
2-2 up. Runners are going to move because it was too far up. And interference. They're going to call interference, and I don't know. Because Emma Bone was in the way. Nonetheless, the runners are going to move up. Runs the count full on the wild pitch. I'm critical of catchers, but that's not a pass ball.
No.
Now all of a sudden, tying run in scoring position and a 3-2 count with 2 down to the 7-hole hitter, Brianna Free.
Yeah, the problem is that scoreboard's loaded up. Full count, 2 outs here. Free's got to find a way to extend this at-bat or get on base if she wants to score
inside.
One. It's going to be a walk.
And a pass ball, and Free Savannah Free didn't want to go.
Oh, man.
But it'll bring up Eleanor Collies, who has 0 for on the day with a bunt, which wasn't really much of a sac bunt. It was a sac bunt, but it wasn't much of a sac bunt. So 0 for 1 with a sac bunt and a strikeout looking. Collies in a huge spot here now for the Lions with the tying run on second base.
Yeah, the go-ahead run now on base at first. They're
pitch
loaded here.
To the lefty and outside corner called. Strike, it's 0-1.
It's really chilled down. I hope there's no rain in the forecast.
It feels fantastic.
It
right
feels
now.
Great.
I love it.
I'm just hoping with such a temperature drop there is no precipitation.
The 0-1 pitch from Lily Schultz. In there for a called strike. Collies watch that one right at the knees. It's 0-2. Got to pull the bat off your shoulders in this situation. What an inning it's been for the Lions. They've gotten Lily Schultz almost to 100 pitches already. The 0-2 pitch. Flying down the right field line, well out of play.
Yeah, the Lions are definitely battling back this inning. This is their 1. They've scored 1 already on the sac fly. They've now got bases are still loaded. However, there are 2 outs. The tying run's at second. 3-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. Eleanor Collies is in a 1-2 count.
0-2.
Oh, sorry. I was reading that F as a B again.
Fouled it off again. Stays alive. It stays 0-2.
I didn't trust the scoreboard.
With Bloom at second, I would think anything into the outfield, hit into somewhere near a gap, hard enough, will score 2. Isabel Westfall, the catcher, on deck with 2 down. Schultz still in an 0-2 count against Eleanor Collies. The 0-2 comes home.
Ooh.
Too far outside, ball 1.
Just missed outside. She got that call earlier in the inning, but I think that one was just a bit too far.
1-2 now. This is about to reach the 7 o'clock mark. Almost 2 hours of game time we have had today.
And we're still only in the 5th inning.
Yeah, it's because
a
everybody's
duel.
had bases runners.
Yep.
The 1-2, lined into right, left center field. Madigan comes in, makes the grab.
And the Spartans are going to get out of it. A fly out to end it to left field. Tierney Madigan underneath it. The Lions again strand 3 base runners. However, they do score 1. It's a 3-1 ball game. We're going to head here to the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll be back for the top of the 6th. Thank you for tuning in here on Jeff's live streams. Please stick.
Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it. Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service.
Still.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Molly Duel to lead things off. Duel in the games that I have been. 2 bats, 250 with 4 hits. Well, 2 of those 4 hits are bombs.
Yeah.
One of them actually came against Mayville, a tide-turning bomb to make it 5-0. First pitch from Buskey to Duel, right at the knees. That changeup, she hasn't thrown a ton, but throws it on the first pitch here, clips the knees. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when she's thrown it's been real nice. She gets a strike call there to start this inning off.
Thank the just about 200 computers that are logged in here. That one fouled off. A good catch by Westfall off the netting. Isabel Westfall, that is. For those who haven't yet, hop into that YouTube chat. Let me know where you're watching from, me and Dom. Or if you want to yell at us about something, do it. Other than my mom, no texting me anymore.
Any way you want to communicate would be great. Anything you want to put down there.
Duel in another 0-2 count. She has struck out swinging twice so far today. One against Buskey and one against Casperry. The 0-2 pitch from Buskey. Too far outside, ball 1. 1-2 now. Top of the order, and Emma Bone waits on deck, and we all know how good she is. 10 for 19 in the games that I've done.
And 6 for 15 in my games, so.
2 home runs in the games that I've done as well.
Oh, I got no homers for her yet this season when I've been here.
Those 2 home runs came in a singular game.
Wow.
Yep, that one fouled off.
It's still 1-2 here as Duel protects.
Also with 7 RBIs, and then 6 of those RBIs came in that 2 home run game.
Yeah, I only have her with 1 RBI, but 6 runs.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's
No.
pretty good.
It's hard to get RBIs in a leadoff spot.
What you want out of your leadoff hitter. The 1-2 pitch from Buskey once again, low.
All right, it's 2-2 here to Molly Duel. Good battle from her. Quickly down 0-2, fouled one off after a ball, and now gets another one to make it even at 2-2. No outs as this is the leadoff here in the top half of the 6th inning. It's a 3-1 ball game in case you missed the last part of this inning, or last part of the 5th inning. The Lions finally able to score one, but stranded another 3. It's 3-1 here for the Spartans.
2-2 pitch, low and outside, ball 3.
Another full count here for Nora Buskey.
10 runners stranded on base for the Lions, 8 for the Spartans so far today.
Those are big numbers.
Even with the Spartans, only two hits.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, Mayville on Jeff's live streams will take on Springs as they upset the Marshmen of Horicon 2-0 at Fireman's Park in Mayville. That one chopped on the ground, knocked down by Free, thrown over to Free. 1 down. Brianna Free over to Savannah Free.
Little 5-3 sister put out.
Yeah.
In steps the top of the order, Emma Bone for the Spartans.
Reached base twice today, one with a walk and one with a hit by pitch. Struck out swinging in her first at-bat against Nora Buskey today. One of those at-bats that went to a full count in the walk in her last at-bat. Buskey just wants to get the bats back up and rolling.
Yep.
She's content with that. Up and in, nice pitch. And a called strike. Nobody really liked it on the right side here, but to me that looked like a good pitch.
I think just because Bone backed off a
Yep.
bit. I think she's crowding the plate just a tad, so backed off on anything close.
It's like her hands are over top of the plate. That
Yep.
one a swing and a miss. Bone underneath it. It's 0-2 now. Buskey done a great job controlling and getting early in counts, getting ahead, but kind of
late.
just can't find that strikeout pitch she's looking
Yeah.
for.
She's let batters hang around for a bit too long to get them into a lot of full counts.
That one flying into center field. Coming in on it is Gable. It's going
It's
to
a
drop in
blooper.
front. A Texas Leaguer.
Little bloop single. Got in between the center fielder and second base there.
That will bring up Kendall Plime, who has walked, flew out, and struck out so far today. So Bone, once again, for the third time today, reaches base. Kendall Plime in the games that I have done is 7 for 19, batting a .368 with 4 RBIs, a walk, and 2 strikeouts.
353 for me with 6 of 17 at-bats. As Emma Bone takes
Oh.
off for second. Gets there with plenty of time to spare. Throw came in kind of late and high. But Emma Bone gets a stolen base here.
You know where that pitch was?
Nope, I do not.
Let's clinch this here, says Katie Pozolinski. We'll go with that.
Sorry if we butchered it.
Sorry if we butchered it.
KDP.
KDP, there we go. Attaboy, Dom. You got it right, I think. You say ball?
Yeah, I said ball, but I'm not sure what it was.
All right, we'll go with the ball.
We're going to hope for ball for now.
That one's a dotted fastball on the outside corner. It is 1-1.
Maybe. We haven't seen a call from the
I
home
really
plate
don't
umpire.
like the umpires that don't put their hands up. Doesn't help me. I don't know.
It's maybe 1-1, maybe 0-2. We'll find out quickly here.
You're not wrong, Jeremy Rash. Lots of great softball players that come out of the pipeline from both of these schools. Rise ball gets away. Going to move Bone up a base.
And now we have a base runner at third base here. Only one out for Kendall Plime. You going to call that a pass ball?
No.
You going to call that a wild pitch?
It went off the top of her glove. I mean, that's,
But did it?
I mean, it hit it, but it shouldn't have been caught. Shouldn't even have been hit off the top of her glove. Jeff ain't here. I'm not Jeff. Jeff had it right. Posey works. Once again, you're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller and Dom Ackerman. Jeff was over in Mayville today. That one popped up on the bunt attempt. All of a sudden, 2-2 now. Buskey could really use a strikeout here with Bone on third. Last time Bone was on third, she got stranded on third base. Lions would love to do that again.
It is officially 2-2 here.
That's what I got.
Yep.
Sure, we'll go with that.
He just said it.
Oh, look at that.
They
Aubrey
should've
Bauer
listened.
waits on deck. Bauer 1 for 3 on the day with a run scored as well on that double.
Swing and a miss there from
Swing and a
Kendall
miss.
Plime. You just were talking about how Buskey would love a strikeout there. She gets it from Plime. Here comes Aubrey Maurer, 0 for 1 on today, with 2 walks the last 2 times up and a ground out her first time. She does have Emma Bone over there at third, but there is 2 outs, so she's got to reach base if she wants Emma Bone to score.
She is. Scored 1 run today on that double from Lemke, but that's the story so far, that double from Lemke. Actually, her run that she scored is the game-winning run. That one hammered down the left field line, just way foul.
They've been kind of pitching around Aubrey Maurer, too. They don't want to see her power come into play here.
Like that foul
Yeah,
ball.
as that foul ball was blasted out of here.
Lily Schultz waits on deck, and she's had a forgetful day at the plate. I believe she's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
I think I was about to say the same thing.
In the games that I've done, she's struck out 11 times.
I don't think she's had that many with me. Only 4 strikeouts on 13 at-bats when I've been covering her.
She makes up for striking out with the strikeouts she gets. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
does the job. She's in double digits so far today with 10. 8 from Buskey and 2 from Kasperi in her inning in the third. The 1-1 pitch from Buskey to Aubrey Maurer. Outside corner, a dotted pitch. It's 1-2.
Great pitch there from Buskey to dot it on the outside edge.
That one's right in the black, as they say. So, 1-2.
2 outs. Runner on third.
Bone on third base. Possibility she gets stranded there once again.
It would be the 9th base runner stranded for the Spartans if this inning ends now. Buskey trying to do anything she can to end it.
The 0-2 pitch, or 1-2 pitch actually. Swing and a miss. Buskey fired up with that strikeout, her 9th strikeout of the day. We will head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-1. Westfall, Gassner, and Buskey coming up for the Lions after this on
Your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Andy Kolker at my
Welcome back on Jeff's live streams. Bottom of the 6th. Isabel Westfall comes up. Westfall with hard contact on a line drive single and an 0-2 count in her first at-bat. Struck out swinging in her second at-bat. Right now for the Lions, I mean, you're content getting 1 run at a time, but you'd like to tie this up right here.
You got the 9-1-2 here, coming right back to the top of the order. Great time for them to tie it up. It'd be huge momentum going into the top half of the 7th inning.
I'll give you my pet peeve right there on that swing from Westfall. Hips, hands, and head were all out of it way too fast. Her first at-bat was so compact and a great swing. That one, it's never going to lead to anything. You're trying to pull the ball hard, but you got to try to get it in play, too, at this point. That one outside, 1-1. One and one. Nobody out. Westfall to lead things off, and then the leadoff hitter, Trista Gassner, the slap hitter, lefty, will come up after this. The 1-1 to Westfall. Wave and a miss. Chase the rise ball. It's 1-2. Lions have done a really good job laying off of that, even with the 10 strikeouts that Lily Schultz has had.
You got a USB-C somewhere?
I do somewhere that's not plugged into something. What's that? The 1-2. Hammered. And
Another
there's that
one.
line drive single in a 2-strike count.
About the same location she put it at last time.
Just a little bit more towards Emma Bone.
Yeah.
That one. That ball was striped over the head of Emma Bone. A leadoff single. Exactly what the Lions need to start.
So when Westfall can make contact, it is solid contact right back up the middle. Good timing there from Westfall. And here comes Trista Gassner. 0 for 3 today.
But your leadoff hitter, and
Yep.
just a great OBP from Gassner. You'd like to see her get on base. She pops up a bunt again. And Molly Dool makes the grab. Just another thing, just cannot happen.
Yep.
It's just, you got to execute your bunts if you're going to lay them down. It'll bring up Nora Buskey.
Molly Dool in the right position there. So we still have a runner on first, but now there is one out for Nora Buskey. Yeah, we're good. Thanks,
right.
Justin.
No problem.
When we're in the elements, this thing seems to drain. We also have a 2 hour and 10-minute game on our hands. As a swing and a miss there from Buskey goes through.
Buskey in her last at-bat hit that single and struck out twice so far today against Lily Schultz. Both pitchers have had each other's numbers at the plate. Or in the circle, I guess. 3 strikeouts today for Lily Schultz, 1 from Kasperi and 2 from Buskey. Westfall on first with 1 down. Savannah Free waits on deck, who's been very good today. She's 3 for 3. Buskey chops one on the ground. Johnson to second. It's not in time. Ball was dropped, but I think Westfall would have beat it out anyway.
I think so, too.
And the tying run's on first. Dom, we're not official, but I'd call it a single.
I hit single before you even said that. Especially when I don't think the batter was going to be out at second. And Buskey was bolting down the line.
Well, now here's the way I look at it. Savannah Free has hit every single hit she has had to the right center field gap. Aubrey Maurer is still playing deep towards the line.
Yeah,
that one
double,
up.
single, all been in that gap, as you talked about.
And, I mean, it was a hard ground ball. The two singles were hard ground balls that went under the diving attempts of Cambry Johnson, but the double was a rope to the fence in right center field. And if it gets to the fence, there's a chance that Buskey will score. Up again to Savannah Free. Free wants nothing to do with the rise ball. Lions being good and patient here.
As they have the tying run on first.
Back-to-back innings where they've had the tying run on base.
Yep. Actually had the go-ahead run on base last time. Just stranded her.
2-0. Up again. 3-0 now. On deck, Taylor Bloom, and not the person you want to face on deck.
This is a dangerous situation here if you're the Spartans. The middle part of this order is dangerous for the Lions. And you've got runners on first and second, a 3-0 count here to maybe load them.
3-0 pitch from Lily Schultz. Up. The called strike.
She had already dropped her bat on her way to first, and we got ourselves a pickle.
In a rundown. Throw goes to third. Goes away.
Oh, no.
Here comes Isabel Westfall around third. And it's 3-2. The throw goes away, an unforced error. All of a sudden, the Lions have the tying run at second base. In a 3-1 count now is Savannah Free. Error should go on, I believe, Bria Taplin.
I'm not sure who threw that ball.
I think it was Bria Taplin.
So we have a runner on second base. Another run is scored for the Lions. It is 3-2 Laconia, but only 1 out and a runner on second.
Gonna have a mound visit. We're gonna step aside and run a couple ads. We'll be back after these messages.
She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My property shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people.
We're back for a hitter's count to Savannah Free, with Buskey being the tying run at second base. Schultz comes home in a 3-1. Low, ball 4. She draws the walk. Now the lead run is on first base. Taylor Bloom, who reached on an error, has touched first base every single time today. He's walked and been intentionally walked. Haley Kasperi waits on deck with 1 down. She's over 2 today, but at this point in the order for the lineup, this is who you want coming up. Taylor Bloom. She chops one back up the middle. Schultz throws to first, but both runners move up a base.
They get the out at first, but like you said, Kind of works the same as like a sack bunt there. Runners move up to second and third. The tying run is on third base here with Haley Kasperi, the girl that started this game in the circle, now at the plate, who could drive in the tying run, who now sits at third base 60 feet away.
And I feel like anything into any part of the grass, you think Savannah Free's going to score. Up, ball one to Kasperi. She has struck out twice and hit a sack bunt today so far. Lions scored a run in each of the last 2 innings and have had the lead run on in each of the last 2 innings.
Had the go-ahead run on in both of these last 2 innings. Oh, lead run. That's what you said. Sorry.
The 1-0. A
Strike.
late called strike, gets 1-1.
I think Ply might have influenced that one with a frame.
Lions in danger of stranding their 11th and 12th runners on base so far today. 9 hits for the Lions, only 2 runs to show for it. The 1-1. Inside, ball 2. Lillian Christian waits on deck. Christian 1 for 2 today with a strikeout and a sack bunt. She hit that sack fly that scored the first run of the game for the Lions.
This one fouled. It's 2-2 now to Kasperi.
Kasperi has struggled today at the plate. She's been behind everything normally when she's been swinging. She's in a 2-2 count right now against Lily Schultz. And, what a chance here for the Lions to blow things open and going to the top of the 7th here with a lead.
That would be huge.
The 2-2. Hammer down the right field line, just well foul. Actually hits the pole and comes back into play.
She's on top of it, just a little late. Yep. Made good contact with his last 2 foul balls. They've just been late swings down the right field line.
Ball going into right field will score 2.
Oh, absolutely.
Like hard enough to center, Westfall would be able to knock it down. It'd be only 1. But
right now, I think Kasperi just wants to reach base no matter how she can do it. Give her team a chance.
2-2 pitch from Lily Schultz. Swing and a miss. 11 strikeouts today from Lily Schultz. We will head to the top of the 7th. Spartans lead by 1. The Lions get 1, but they strand 2. We'll head to the top of the 7th with Lily Schultz to lead things off. We'll be back after these messages on Jeff's.
Me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front 9 play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Welcome back to lefty Lily Schultz to lead things off against Nora Buskey. Lions cut the lead to 1, but stranded the leading run at second base and the tying run at third. Lily Schultz will lead things off. Gwen Westfall on deck. And I would believe Kaylin Lemke is in the hole. They don't have anybody down here yet, so I have no idea.
Yeah. I would assume she'd be re-entering into that designated player spot.
First pitch. Strike at the knees. It's 0-1. For you Spartans/Lions fans, whoever comes out of this, hop into that YouTube chat. Let me know who you think we should interview after this one, because as of right now, it's got to be Kaylin Lemke and Lily Schultz.
Yeah.
If the Spartans can hold on. The 0-1. Schultz watches another one for a strike. It's 0-2.
They've both been low, but in the zone.
Right where you want them to be, right at the knees, dotting them at the knees. Been strikes when Schultz is pitching.
Absolutely.
He's been very consistent in what he's calling today.
I'm just saying it's tough to swing at if you're Lily Schultz on those pitches because they look too low, but yet they're there. That one way too outside.
Non-competitive, well outside, 1-2. Buskey at 104, 105, 103, whatever. Dom and I are a little bit off on our pitches today.
One or two pitches one of us has either missed or added, or we're not sure.
We're close, though. We're at 103,
yeah, 103, 104.
And 119 and 120, so we're pretty close. The 1-2 pitch coming to Lily Schultz. Swing and a miss. Fourth time she's gone down via the strikeout. Buskey moves to double digits with 10 Ks now.
What's that, the platinum sombrero? Is that what they call 4 strikeouts in a game?
I have
golden sombrero?
No idea. I've never even heard of that.
Really? I think it's 3 is the golden, 4 is the platinum.
Well, nonetheless, 4 strikeouts. Been a rough one at the plate. She's been great in the circle.
I think you'll exchange that for
a 10 or 11 strikeout day on the circle.
Absolutely.
Whatever you want to look at, all right?
Yep.
First pitch up and away to Westfall. She is 1 for 2 with a single, a walk. I think she scored 2 runs today, if I remember correctly. Yep. And a strikeout. Last at bat, she struck out looking. The 1-0. Up at the eyes. Westfall wanted no part of it.
Nope.
2-0. Lemke will re-enter in bat. So again, if you're a Lions fan, you want these 3 outs quick and get yourselves back up and give yourself at least a chance to tie. Pitch clips the outside corner. It's 2-1. Thank you to the 224 computers that are logged in here. Let me know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is. You had Justin Schwartzmiller with Dom Ackerman. You can give us some criticism or how you think we're doing. The 2-1. Hammered, right field. Get a bounce right in front of the right fielder. Good stop right there by Collies on a hop that took it right to the right of her. Westfall with her second single of the day. She moves to 2 for 3.
Yeah, that was nearly a dangerous bounce there for Collies. It almost got past her glove, but a good job recovering quickly and making sure she can get that one in, so Westfall has to stay at first. Here comes
Kaylin Lemke.
Kaylin Lemke. I couldn't think of her name all of a sudden. She wasn't on the iPad right in front of me, therefore it just lost in my brain. Lemke had that huge double to score 2. The difference in this game right now. She sends another one
on the ground. Gossner to second. Good play getting there in time for Taylor Bloom. 2 down.
Fielder's choice there, so Lemke will reach first, but the lead runner is out at second. 2 outs now.
Bring up Cambry Johnson.
0 for 1 today with a walk her first time up, then a strikeout and a sac bunt her last time. See what she's got here. With a runner on first, 2 outs, she sends one foul into the netting. 0-1 here to Johnson.
Sac bunt, a walk, strikeout swinging. One of the 10 strikeouts today, I believe, for Buskey. Done right there after missing an inning in the third. She's been right there with Lily Schultz in strikeouts so far today. If she strikes one out here, she ties her with 11. The 0-1 pitch to Johnson. Fouled back. 0-2. Can't say Buskey hasn't been great. She's given up just as many runs as Schultz.
Yep.
Both given up 2. The key has been that double from scored Maurer and Gwen Westfall. Westfall originally had scored the winning run and then scored the winning run again anyways.
Consistency.
Yeah. 0-2 pitch to Cambry Johnson. Lions will be at the 6, 7, 8 part of their order. The 0-2, up and away, ball 1. Lillian Christian will lead things off in the bottom of the 7th inning. She is 1 for 2 with a walk, 1 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt so far today. Brianna Free will come up. She is 1 for 2 as well. Eleanor Collies will be the third batter. She's 0 for 3 so far in the games, both games against the Spartans at home. She's 0 for 6. 1-2 pitch to Cambry Johnson. Fouled off, stays alive. Done a good job battling here is Johnson. Fouled off 3 pitches already in this at-bat.
Yeah, it's only been a 4-pitch at-bat, and 3 of them have been foul balls. She's making sure she's swinging on anything close.
Buskey gets her sign. Must not have liked that she's yelling in the dugout.
Maybe just asking for her to repeat it.
1-2 pitch
Oh, maybe not.
No, she's.
She wants something different.
Yeah, she wanted something different. She didn't like whatever they were saying.
Nope.
1-2 pitch coming home from Nora Buskey to Cambry Johnson. Popped up on the infield. Gassner calls everybody off. They strand one. On one hit, we will head to the bottom of the 7th. Lions needing a 1. And Lillian Christian to lead things off. 6, 7, 8 coming up from the Lomira Athletic Complex on Jeff's.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Andy Kolker at My Property Shop is ready to assist you with your real estate needs. She prides herself on quick and smooth transactions with excellent negotiation skills. She is the local agent who puts your needs ahead of her own. Andy has already sold over $1 million in property in the first quarter of 2025. Do you want quality, detailed, accurate information in the real estate market? If so, contact Andy today. My Property Shop, located at 6 East Franklin Street, Waupun, or call or text 920-296-8738.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is.
Welcome back to the Lomira Athletic Complex on Jeff's live streams. Lillian Christian, the left fielder, comes up. She's 1 for 2 with a sac fly that scored the first run for the Lions. Watches the first pitch, rise ball, didn't want anything to do with it. It's 1-0.
It's the 6, 7, 8 here for the Lions with a run needed to extend this game. It's 3-2, bottom of the 7th inning.
Dom and I were talking how fitting we come all the way down to this, and this game has been a battle the whole time. A called strike up and away. It's 1-1. Been an absolute battle the whole way.
Absolutely. I don't think there's been an inning, maybe one half inning that's had no base runners.
Yep.
Otherwise, there's been movement all along this game. As we get a swing over to Molly Dool at third, sends it over to first, and that's the first out of 3 needed for the Spartans on a ground out to the third baseman, Molly Dool.
Quick 5-3 put out, and that will bring up Brianna Free, the third baseman.
And the Lions down to their final 2 outs. They need a tying run.
Free has reached base in her last 2 at-bats after striking out looking with a single and a walk.
She'd love to do the same here to extend this one. Schultz comes home, though. Wants anything but that.
Way outside.
Ball and dropped her bat.
It was way outside. I don't know why.
It was.
I heard somebody say, yep. I'm like, the pitch was 3 feet outside.
Oh, at least.
Nonetheless, Lions at the 6, 7, or 7, 8, 9 now. I mean, Westfall's been great today. You've had hits out of your 6, 7 part of your order. They've gotten what they've needed out of the bottom part of the order.
Yeah.
I mean, they have 9 hits. They just have not been able to get a timely hit to score some runs.
Yeah, they just need another shot here from their bottom of the order to extend this one. Maybe get it to the top. Trista Gassner would love to have another at-bat.
Yeah,
I don't believe she's reached. I was going to say, I don't think she's reached today.
That one popped up.
It's 2-1, I should say now.
Free watch first 2 pitches at a ball that were rise balls and away and up. And that one was up a little bit, and she went after it.
That one just must have looked enticing enough.
Outfield playing pretty deep here for the Spartans. They don't want anything to burn them. No extra base hits here in the bottom of the 7th. Chops one on the ground, back to Lily Schultz. She throws the first, 1-3 put out, and the Lions are down to their final out, and it comes with Eleanor Collies.
All right, 2 ground outs here in this half inning for the Spartans, and the Lions are down to their final out, as you say. Eleanor Colley steps in. She's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout, a sac bunt, and a fly out. So she's been retired 3 times. One of them a sacrifice to move some people over.
Found herself in a hole in the last at-bat. She just watched too many pitches. That one's low and away, ball 1. Got to be smart here. I mean, you're content with taking a walk, but you got to find something. If you're going to swing, it's got to be something that you can piece up.
Yep.
1-0 pitch from Lily Schultz. Colley's fouls one off foul. Off the fence, 1-1. So stick with us. No matter what, after this, we'll have some interviews. And tomorrow, Dom, are you joining me tomorrow?
I cannot.
Okay, so I think somebody will probably be with me tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll be alone calling the game no matter what. That one up. Good job laying off by Collies. It's 2-1.
Yeah, this will probably be my last unless we do some next week. Oh, no, I'm in D.C. next week.
Oh.
This will probably be my last game on Jeff's live streams for the baseball, softball season.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much winding down.
Yeah.
This will be the last softball game that we will do on Jeff's live streams tomorrow no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
The 2-1. Outside corner, a called strike. It's 2-2 now to Eleanor Collies.
It's been
Lions.
fun to join this team, though.
It's been good having you.
Yeah, thanks. 2-2 here to Collies.
Fitting for Lily Schultz would be to end this with a strikeout, her 12th of the day.
Yep. In Lily Schultz fashion.
2-2 pitch coming. Comes home, bounce in the dirt. No chase from Collies. She'll stay alive, and then the Lions have a glimmer of hope as Eleanor Collies works it full.
Scoreboard's full right now. Bottom of the 7th, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A 3-2 game. Collies could be the last batter for the Lions down to their last strike.
3-2. Fly it into left field. Ranging back. Madigan on the line. Makes the grab. And the Spartans will head to take on Shoreland Lutheran tomorrow at home and try to go back to state for the 2nd year in a row. What a great season from the Lions it was. We're going to step aside, run a couple ads, and we'll come back with some interviews on Jeff's live streams after these.
The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area, or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams here with Lily Schultz. Lily, 11 strikeouts today. You guys get the win finally, and you're going back to the sectional final.
Yeah, I'm very proud of my team and what we have accomplished over the season and how we were just coming out today ready to fight and knew that we had to fight.
Had to beat the Lions again. I mean, going through a couple conference teams to get here, how does that feel once again?
It just feels amazing that we were able to come out so strong with our bats and mostly good defense, but yeah, I'm just super happy for my team.
We will see you tomorrow versus Shoreland Lutheran at home. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Kaylin, a 2 RBI double. The story of the day, you get the 2 RBIs and a 3-2 win.
Yeah, coming back after a slump the past couple games before felt really good just to get them 2 runs in and to have a nice hit like that, especially waiting up on that changeup like I did really made me happy.
What can you say about the message from Coach Scott? I mean, you guys kind of got the middle innings going. What's his message going into the bottom of the 7th there for the girls?
Just we got to keep pushing through, and we can't be happy with just the 3 on the board. We just got to keep getting more.
Congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well, Scott, you get to see me one more time now.
Yeah. Yeah, what a game. What a game.
What a game. I mean, this Lily Schultz with 12 strikeouts, Kaylin Lemke with the big double in the 3rd that made it 3-0, and obviously Lions clawed their way back in the late innings. You kind of knew that it was going to be a dogfight coming into today.
Yeah. He was asking me how things were going to go, and I said it's going to be 2 powerhouses going at each other, and it's going to be a great game. It doesn't surprise me at all. Lomira's got a great program. They got a lot of talented players, and we were fortunate enough that we came out on top today, but there wasn't any guarantee. I mean, we knew that it was going to be tough. We both know each other really well.
Going to take on Shoreland Lutheran tomorrow out of Kenosha. I had to Google it before. I had no idea where that school was. I was like, I played a lot of small schools when I was at Springs, and I mean, doing this, one I've never heard of.
Yeah, I mean, I think we played them last year in the sectional final as well. And so we've seen them before. We'll have to go back and kind of research it. It's going to be a short night tonight, but we're going to have to get it dialed back in for tomorrow and see if we can take care of business and head down to Madison.
Good news is you get to play it at home.
Yeah.
What a great way to get a sectional bid, right?
Yep, absolutely. No, that's really nice.
All right, congratulations, Coach. We will see you tomorrow.
All right.
And maybe Jeff, maybe me. I don't know what's going on. But good luck tomorrow, Coach.
All right, hey, thanks.
Dom will come back on with me to wrap things up here while we're done with our interviews on Jeff's live streams. I'll set it down for now. You're good for now, Dom. We can wrap this up and get out of here. First of all, I want to say a quick little prayer. Thank you to everybody, or to everyone that joined in today, but I want to thank God for everybody that nobody got hurt today. Great game of softball, overall, just fantastic day to be here in Wisconsin. It's been hard to get games in this year with the rain and the weather, but nonetheless, God bless and thank you. Dom, final thoughts from today.
Great game here from both teams. The Lions have nothing to kind of hang their head high. You took a great team to a 3-2 ball game, came right down to the final out. Great game from both these sides. Congratulations to Laconia for moving on. We'll see them tomorrow in Laconia against
Shoreland Lutheran.
Shoreland Lutheran.
Well,
I was going to say Shorewood.
As well as on Jeff's live streams, you'll also get, if you want to watch some baseball, you'll have some good baseball tomorrow as the Mayville Cardinals move on in their regional. They will take on St. Mary Springs, as Horicon was upset. And then won't be able to do the game because we are kind of spread a little thin right now, but the number 1 seeded Cedar Grove, Belgium, will take on your Laconia Spartans for you Laconia fans. Thank you, everybody, and thank Dom for coming down and helping me out here. He's got to finish up his last day of school tomorrow. He's a teacher over at Winna County, but we'll be back on air from Laconia tomorrow, whether it's me or Jeff. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Always God bless, and have a great night.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every